Hey guys, sorry. It's been a few minutes. Well, I had to edit to air it to 8:15. It's been a crazy last few hours. I just sent Obsidian the link, so she's probably on her way. Um, how's everybody doing? Wow, we have like a lot to talk about today. 59 there? Holy crap, it's like so hot out that my air conditioning is like running like triple time right now. I opened my electricity bill yesterday. I was like, holy. I was so happy because for 1 month, my gas bill, first of all, okay, during the winter was like 300 and something. I don't think it ever reached 400. But then last month it was like $17 or something crazy, like low. It's like because the only thing I'm using that's gas is the water heater. And the electricity bill was not too bad. I mean, it was high, but I mean, of course, it's going to be a little bit higher because using the air conditioning was like 170, but this month it was a lot more than that because of the heat. So, how's everybody doing? Can you get us a scoop on JSB? Um, we're gonna talk about that. I don't know if I have really the scoop, but I do have some crazy things that have been going on that we're gonna talk about for sure. That I guess kind of in a roundabout way has to do with Jody Sue. Um, hey Amara, hey Jade. I know that the utilities are taking you to poorhouse, right? Who has a live scheduled? Almost 100 degrees. It's almost 100 degrees here. It's 95 degrees at 8:06 or 8:30 p.m. Let's see here. Let's see. Hopefully, Obsidian. I mean, it's my fault because I was running late. So, um, a kiddie pool. Caitlin's been asking for something like that. But what do you do with it during the winter? I don't know where I would put it. And there's a basement, but who knows if I'm going to be here another year. You were hoping I'd go live? Well, every Tuesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm supposed to be live. So, or around that time. It's supposed to be 8 p.m., but it's very likely if I'm going to be 15, 30 minutes late, I change the time. But I'm trying to just for one day a week be on time and actually have something planned because I'm not like a planning type of person. But I know it's cool to have like at least one day a week where we have like a guest and kind of, just bullshit. Hey, Krama Mama. You love Obsidian? Yeah, I know. She's so sweet. Hey, Sandra. TFA. You're a day behind. Oh, a day behind here on YouTube's like a year. And who's live right now? Is there a bunch of people live? I wouldn't be surprised because let me see here. Let me refresh and see. Um, Labs Live. I don't know why I get his notifications. Hold on. I'm waiting for her to message back, so hopefully she didn't fall asleep. Oh man. So I wonder if it's really true that you got severe thunderstorms coming in. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened here or happens here. Are you? I mean, with this high heat, Tyler Feller. It's funny. I was just mentioning or listening to a phone call between me and Dawn yesterday that I hadn't heard for a while. I mean, I only listened to a few minutes of it because I was trying to find where he told me um, where he was being the crack fairy and went to Knoxville and bought like $2,000 worth of crack and claimed to be giving it away to everybody. But, and then I was looking for where he had mentioned that his dad is actually from Rogersville area. Hey, Sandra Lee, Lady CG, May, Hazel, Liplock. So, well, no, she was like messaging me and I heard from her at 8 p.m. She was like really excited for tonight, so I'm sure she'll be here. Um, hey Robin. Oh, she's getting her laptop ready. Oh, you saw her in the chat? Oh, she was here talking to us? I was gonna say I didn't see her. Well, I don't I'm kind of wondering if I should go ahead and go start, but I don't want to get into it because I don't want to have to explain it again if Ethereal. Okay, there's Ethereal. Okay. Or city. I'm going to ask her how she pronounces that. City, Obsidian. So city. I guess it'd be city. You sent me an email. Oh gosh, did you send it to my new email? Let's see. My email has changed, guys. So it's it goes through the chat. I'm gonna be deleting that old email here probably in a couple weeks. Hey, Sapito in red. Ethereal. 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 Oh gosh, don't get me started. Now I'm not gonna. Now it's gonna drive me crazy. Now I'm gonna sit here and wonder. Ethereal. Now, oh god, now I'm just gonna say city now. You have COVID? I've never had COVID. Oh, did you just do a member chat? Here, let me turn on my I wish StreamYard would get their shit together so we could see when people did these member chats. Awesome, Cindy. Woohoo! That's that's awesome. Thank you so much. How's your son feeling, Lady CG? Is it affecting him, like, real bad? Oh, how old are the kittens now, Lip Lock? No, I never see Cindy, I never see anybody's member messages, and it sucks. I hate that because StreamYard doesn't show them. I have to have my phone's chat up, and it's BS. I hate that. It makes it inconvenient. I'm on Twitch. I just started a Twitch, but I don't really go on it. I just thought I don't know. I thought about streaming on both, but it takes too much. It causes my stream to go slow sometimes. Hey, Tabby, Julie. Hey, Suzanne. So yeah, what is like? Oh my gosh, so much crazy stuff happening. As you guys know, like my schedule's backwards. I usually sleep during the day. I hate it, but that's how it is. And I'm up all night. Every time I try to get that switched around, it I always goes back to this. It's like my internal like clock is off compared to everybody else's because it always goes back to this. Um, but anyways, I wake up to like, oh my god, this stuff about Jody Sue supposedly being called in to Hawkins County or law enforcement to explain her latest comments. Let's open this letter while we're waiting. See what this is about. Sure, nothing I really, yeah, nothing I care about. You live with petty people. You're good. You're good, Ethereal. Don't worry. It's fine. I threw you off. I threw you off by being late. It's totally fine. It's not a big deal. I mean, people don't start. It takes people a while to get in and situated. And myself, like, I don't feel like normal until I don't feel like I get going on here until like 30, 45 minutes, sometimes an hour. But do you guys is this true? Is Jody Sue really being questioned about by law enforcement for her recent comments? I mean, she should be. I mean, if I don't understand why though at the same time because I thought this was stuff that law enforcement already knew, right? Like, what's up with that? Aren't that they were supposed to already have known? You would think they would know something like that. I know I turned something into TBI yesterday. Speaking of, did I mention that? First time that, well, it's not the first time that I've sent anything into TBI. I guess the first thing besides anything to do with conversations with Dawn, turn those in. And some with Fred, I think. Anyways, besides that, like I've never, stuff that people have messaged me, I usually haven't had too much stuff that I'm like, okay, this needs to go into TBI, you know what I mean? And it was like, oh my God, stuff. if true, it is pretty. I don't know. I guess it could. It technically doesn't relate to. It technically okay. It doesn't directly have to do with summer, I guess. Like, but it has to do with um John and Angie. And it could possibly help explain what happened. Putting some makeup on while I'm talking and waiting. I can't go into like I don't know. I can't go into like details. Right? If I go into details, it's going to be on a live where that's what it's about. It might be my first like because I need to think of something else to do for members since I no longer have a Discord. Um, so it might be maybe my first like members live, and then of course, like after I will release it to everybody. I just hate. I feel bad doing members only lives, like because I know some people can't. I've never actually done one, but floppy tits. Are you calling me floppy tits? I'm just kidding. Where did that come from? Crystal about to get her already harassment charges, haven't asked. Uh-oh. What did I miss? Hey, Fizzle. For Shizzle. Sounds like Emma's contacts in the neighborhood have heard that Jody Sue have been asked to come in. That's right, because oh yeah, that's who I saw it off of. I'll pull up that community post. No, I didn't get rid of my PO box. I actually shit. I need to go in there. I keep forgetting, but tomorrow I've got an appointment, so I'm gonna put it on my calendar. Damn it. Let's pull up this oh, the disgraced mayor. Okay. Let's put my glasses on here. Oh, thank you, Katie Mason. I love that you guys actually spend your time here. I never thought that people would ever like want to watch me like that. Like, okay, so that would be what is that? Crime Stories Obsessed. Our community tab. Okay. Oh my God. She made an appointment with them in regards to YouTubers riling up Andy, putting her and the kids. Oh yeah. She's got to be kidding. She's the one that put the information out there. What's she expect? I mean, that can't be real. So here, Emma says, I was told that Jody Sue has been asked to come into Hawkins County Sheriff's Office for questioning. An appointment was apparently made for her to attend in order to discuss recent online statements. This is what I was told. Don't say stuff if you don't want to answer for it. Well, should have been something that Jody Sue already talked to law enforcement about, right? I mean, yeah, of course people are gonna question her. I mean, that's like shocking stuff. How do you go from what she said a few days ago to, hold on, let me pull it up. Obsidian, you don't need your laptop. You could use your phone too. You don't have to have your camera on. It's fine if you're having a problem getting access to the laptop. Um, right here. So how she go from what she said a few days ago, saying that Andy was selling drugs to the kids on 110, to saying this right here. This in the green, the third screenshot I have, where me and Jody Sue were talking mid-January, the night that she was on Doug's crying because of the stuff Chris McDonough put out unedited on his channel. Where H named an Andy as being the drug dealer. At that time, Jody Sue was saying, he has been vetted. He is innocent. Nobody needs his side for anything other than drama, than to eat him for profit. And that will get us or the public hurt or murdered. And Andy isn't the dealer. Not even close. He isn't the dealer. But he was a dealer, wasn't he? But according to you a few days ago, he was the dealer because he was dealing to kids on 110 and Candace. Yeah, she constantly contradicts herself. I know many don't believe it. I mean, because I don't blame them, because it's like, um, they think that she's just saying it because she was mad. I mean, this is a little girl that's missing. It's not something you weaponize. It's not a game. I don't understand the people that have been lying on this little girl, putting stuff out there just to see if it will take off, just because they're bored or just because they're mad and they want to put something out about somebody. Like, they seem to forget that it's about a little girl who is missing, but I think they know that. They're just very selfish. I guess just do not care. I have to say, I do believe that Andy was selling drugs. I mean, I've that's been my stance for a very long time, but I also believe Jody Sue was involved. That's just my opinion. she's way too scared and weird acting and suspect for there not to be a reason. I've always believed, no, I guess I shouldn't say always, but it seems like always, seems like a really long time where I've believed that Jisoo was possibly afraid that she sold something or gave something to the, people on 110 that might have hurt Summer in some way or been associated with what happened to her. Now it's like possible this what I contacted TBI for yesterday had to do with all that. Um and it had to do with, like I said, Dawn and Andy and drugs and their ties to Knoxville. Surprise, surprise. My live yesterday, which was very like odd because I had got an email where somebody was trying to get a hold of me and they had mentioned something about Knoxville and it kind of rung a bell with me how Fred had mentioned that Andy went like disappeared to Knoxville 3 days after Summer went missing. That made me think, well, isn't that a coincidence? Dawn always disappeared to Knoxville too. So I talked about that yesterday because I just thought it was quite strange how there seems to be some connection to Knoxville. And Knoxville's not like a hop, skip, and a jump, away. Why is it always Knoxville? I don't know. Might be the closest biggest town. I don't know, but it kept coming up. It definitely has kept coming up, and Don mentioned it specifically about going to Knoxville to get dope. And he suddenly became like the crack fairy. He wasn't the tooth fairy, he was the crack fairy. He grew wings and he started handing crack out all over Beach Creek. And I guess all those lucky recipients on the way from Knoxville to Beach Creek. So I think that we will see. I just have a very big feeling, in my opinion, that we're going to see some kind of ties to Knoxville with Andy and Dawn. I'm curious. Was there any other? Has it ever been mentioned any other time, like with Andy, of him liking any kind of particular type of women? Beside, I know about the young women. Supposedly, those type of things that Jay Sue said he was into younger and younger. But was there any other type of women that anybody has like heard? I'm just curious because an old lady. Oh, he did more. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, fentanyl is what I kind of wondered about if that had to do with I did hear that there is a issue with fentanyl and people pressing pills and making fake pills and putting fentanyl on them. Hey, Justin. Yeah, strippers or prostitutes. He's only been with three. What? All right, you're not old. He he F's with anybody that walks, according to Mrs. Voldemort. Ziggy, fentanyl has been found in pills, heroin, and meth in our area. Yep. So I hear that someone in particular that Dawn used to visit, supposedly, and Andy was pressing pills. I don't know. That's alleged. Oh no, Justin. Yeah, I'm sure we'll probably be on the phone for a few hours because the stuff that's going on right now is insane. It just the stuff that keeps just it's like a floodgate has been opened in this case. And you know how we went through this period of time where there wasn't really much like to talk about in the Summerwells case. Now it's like every day. I hope that means that we're gonna figure out some stuff that well, law enforcement. So nobody is oh, a stellar alive? I know that's gotta be sarcastic. So nobody's heard anything about yeah, Justin, you're telling me. It's too bad that creators can't, like, all work together with all the information that they get from people that contact them and stuff, because if so, we'd probably be able to figure out what happened. I contacted Benny today because I felt that he possibly might he was supposed to call back, but his son was calling, so I understand. Turned I was reading a text. Hey Barbie, that just reminds me. I'm glad to see you because we need to set a date for I'm setting today. I need to set a date for Barbie's I'm gonna do she lost her son very recently and it's 100% for sure. I've seen all the proof, so and it was my idea. It was she did not ask. It was my idea to do a fundraiser because she's grieving right now, and I just don't want her to worry about finances. I want to try to help, so we need to think of a day. But nobody has heard anything about Andy supposedly having a liking a particular girl. Like, nobody's heard anything like that. I mean, I obviously know the Young. I've heard Young. I just wondered if there was. Tam was in Andy's live last night, and she was being herself. Well, I'm wondering. I don't know if I wonder if City is gonna be able to show up. I don't know. Andy's girlfriend? No, I'm not talking about Andy's girlfriend. I didn't know if anybody's heard if he's had a. Oh, well, it's not voluntary. I'm talking about prostitutes. I mean, I guess that's voluntary. That's not. Sorry, guys. I was talking to my daughter. Oh, it is so hot outside. Maybe Dawn is speaking. Maybe we don't. Maybe he is. Hey, J. Marie. I know that's why I was wondering if Jody Sue said any type of anything. You missed me. I was on yesterday. Well, I know before that I was not on here for a few days because it just seemed like ding 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 ding. We got a wiener. Sheba's so smart. She's like, what do I win? I don't know if it was the same ones, but it's you're pretty close to what I was thinking. That's I think that Don and Andy are a little closer than they've let on. I didn't watch Andy's live last night. Did anybody else? I mean, I know some of you guys did, but I did go in there for a minute and I just typed in the chat. I asked, I asked him if he knew. I mentioned a certain name. I was trying to, it wasn't a name, but it was a like kind of nickname. I wanted to see if Andy would say anything. I don't know if he saw it or not, but I didn't want to get blocked, so I was just like, I'm just gonna. I was on the phone anyway, so I couldn't even really listen. A pack of hot dogs, bun not included. Hey, Sharon. Oh shit! Here, let me send you right now. Right now, I'm gonna send you your tracking. Oh, and if Sherry is in here, the one that ordered off me in the sale that lives, I won't say direct which country. I was contacted by UPS and they needed me to send the invoice. I didn't. I usually ship USPS, so I didn't know. It didn't tell me to attach an invoice to the package, so I had to email them an invoice. Unfortunately, which kind of sucks because that shows the actual total. So they'll probably go by that for fees because usually I just put gift, and I probably put gift on that one too. But yeah, so they Sherry, if you hear this, UPS contacted me needing that today, so I already sent that over. Um, but Sharon, yours was shipped by USPS, and they have started doing something different with. Oh wow! Thank you for sending me this. This is interesting. Thank you so much. Um, I don't know if I should say your real name. I'll say Brittany. Thank you. And Esther, I'll open yours in a second. I just need to send um let's see. Sharing her tracking because I shipped that like a while ago and I keep forgetting. But the good thing is it is on the way, so add photo. Here you go. Exclamation mark. I don't know what's going on with City. I don't know if she's coming, but we'll we'll continue. Caitlin, hold on. Let me check the cameras. I hear her talking. I'm like, she's hungry. I'm like, I ordered the food forever ago. I bet it's out there, and she just didn't look on the bench. See if it's on the bench. Is it out back? I haven't looked. I didn't. I would look out back. Ah, dang it. All right. I'll check the tracker thing. Um, okay. Okay. I'm trying to pull up that tracker thing. They surely would have. I have a feeling it's out there. I guess I'm about to get up and look myself because she won't even freaking open the door to look. sit there and complain how hungry she is, but she won't open the door. Click here to track. Let's see here. Shows, think it's, oh, it shows 4 minutes, Caitlin. I don't know why it's going the opposite direction though of where we are. WTF. Is Ethereal not, you love this stuff? My oldest saw it today and she was in awe. Oh no, half your stuff's gone. Hopefully you get to use it too. Liplock says, you love your Mario Badescu facial cleansing regimen. It makes my skin feel silky. Woohoo! Well, I don't know what's happened to Ethereal, guys. She was all excited, and I don't know, maybe she's having, maybe something happened. It's okay. We'll still continue. Chaotic, I just got your email. I guess if Eva the World doesn't show up, Chaotic, you can come on. I saw your email about collabing, and I will, I'll go on your channel. Okay, so I'm gonna open up this, what I was just sent by a lady named Brittany. It's Brittany, bitch. Okay. Oh my god, Exeter, whatever you sent me looks funny, but it doesn't look, I don't think I can play it. Oh my god, what is this? Oh my god, this is hilarious. Oh my god, this is hilarious. This is funny. I have to show this. Oh my god. Esther, don't share it on screen? Oh, dang it. Okay, I won't. I just gotta try to see if I should or not. I won't share it. It's okay. If you don't, if you, maybe I should have, it is really funny. Did you just hear me? I said it should be here in 4 minutes. It says less than 1 minute now. Oh, I think we got Ethereal on. There she is. Hey. Can't hear yous. Okay, I'll share it. I'll share it. I just didn't want to share it if Esther says, because I mean, I think she was just trying to look out for me because she didn't want to start anything with anybody. And I understand because I've been doing really well staying out of certain drama, but I think it's hilarious. Look at these people. They're like, they're protesting. Free Athena. Free Athena. Free Athena. This is so great. This is so good. Oh my gosh. we need to change that one sign, the 666. I'm gonna put this up on um, my YouTube, whatchamacallit. I'm gonna use it as my, background picture thing. Just change Esther, can you change the 666 thing to something else? And then I'm gonna put this up on my I'm serious. I love this. This is hilarious. That's great. The Smoky Blue Days thinks this is it is great. Xenon. And when I make it on or put it on here. Well, City was up here on the oh, there she is again. Let's see. Are you there now? Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. I guess she's having some kind of issues. I think I don't know. It doesn't show you muted though. You must need to change your mic, I'm guessing. Just go into settings and change the mic that's used. I'm guessing that's what's going on. Since we can't hear you, it's probably on the wrong setting. But while you're doing that, I was going to show people here what I'm talking about, where I'm going to put it. Right here at the top where it says True Chroma of Ziggy. Since I'm trying to get away from the chroma anyway, so we'll put that at the top there. Oh, wait. Yeah. Okay. Now it shows that you're muted. Let me see if I unmute. Yeah, it shows that you're muted. Okay, well, also I need to get that one thing, that paperwork that somebody sent me. But I'm gonna show everybody, it's interesting. Open. All right, this is very interesting. So today, wow. I haven't even looked at this. The 3rd Judicial District Chancery Court for Hawkins County at Rogersville, Tennessee. Plaintiff is Churchill Rescue Squad versus Summerwell Reward donors Fiona O'Connor, Kiana Carlock, and the Child Advocacy Center. Advocacy Center. I think all this is probably going to be just to make sure, they're just covering their ass. The Churchill Rescue Squad, which I don't think Q Carlock is going to, try to sue or anything for that money. It's supposed to be for the, for the Summer Wells Fund, and she knew it was going to be going to a child advocacy center. So I don't think there's going to be any problem there. Fiona, I can say who that is because she tells everybody on her channel her name anyways in her about section. And Caitlin, it's delivered, and that is critical thinking crime. I don't know. I guess it makes sense. Like I used to love critical thinking crime, and I guess now it makes sense why she hasn't talked to me for a few months. I was wondering what happened. I absolutely loved her, adored her. I just thought she was just great. So I'm kind of like dis kind of disappointed that she's caused so many problems, or where it was because of her email that this is happening. I don't think, probably because she's a lawyer in her country, and I'm sure the doc email or whatever she sent over to Churchill Rescue Squad probably scared him. It probably looked professional because she's used to doing those type of documents and stuff like that. And yeah, I don't know. I don't know if she thought it out and realized that it would cause this kind of issue, but now it has. And this right here, it looks like just to cover their ass to make sure that there's not going to be, that Churchill Rescue Squad isn't going to be sued later on. But one thing I do want to say, I hear that Tiffany Marie was live, talking shit. She has some fucking nerve, dude. You have some nerve. How dare you? Oh god,
Okay, there we go. There we go. All
I'm
right.
gonna have a bitch fit. Hey, there you are.
Yeah, I'm just, it's just so much right now. I end up having to keep my niece. She a month old, and she's so spoiled. Like she wouldn't let me put her down for my jacket. She wouldn't let me type in the password. She wouldn't let
You're
me do
good.
nothing. I'm like, girl, all right, so then cool. And then I couldn't hear you. But sorry, y'all.
Yeah,
I love everybody. I'll make it up to y'all. I promise.
no, you're
All right,
good. So
proceed.
I'm just going over this
All right.
real quick. Sorry, I was just about to have a bitch fit.
Ah
Um,
man, I'm always having a
Tiffany
total BF.
Marie,
Let's get it. Mhm.
yeah, a BF,
Mhm.
um,
Yeah.
was live today talking shit
I
about
know.
Kim
I,
Carlock.
I was I was I was there until then.
Yeah, and I'm pissed because how
So, but I
easily
just
she
I just didn't
forgets.
say anything exactly because I feel like at this point, like you know, what I'm saying there's certain situations where you have to know that once a person is stuck in their ways, people can also be very stern on their beliefs, and once a person believes themselves, it's just kind of like it doesn't even matter. It's
Well,
relentless. Like how much more do you need to
but
see?
the thing is, that's hypocrisy. How easily she forgets. Like, what? How dare she sit here and talk about, point fingers at somebody else when
I ain't got to show y'all shit.
where is her receipts for the 1,500?
I don't know, but what
I
did
mean,
she say?
come
She called it.
on.
But if I recall, you know what I'm saying, because I was a fresher, you were still new around that time too. Well, you probably like a month in or so. Um, that Q did show every single thing down to PayPal, down to everything. And the only reason she opened up all those other avenues was because of people were asking her to, because people didn't have, certain things, and that's why she did all those. It wasn't for her own benefit, because that was really more of a hassle for her.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Hmm.
no, Q Carlock, this here, I mean, this looks, right here looks scary, but all it is to cover Churchill Rescue Squad's ass so they don't later, give this money to this organization, the Advocacy Center, or whoever it's going to, and then later get sued for it
Right.
by one of these people above. And so that, I think it's just to cover their ass. It will be okay. I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. I don't think Hugh Carlock's gonna sue, Churchill. Fiona, she lives in another country. I don't think so. I don't know what's up with the Child Advocacy Center. I don't know if it's not going there, and that's why they're worried. Um, I have no idea, but it does make sense now. But I don't think Tiffany Marie should even be talking on this at all. Like,
Uh-huh.
it's just absolutely, it's just my opinion. This is not, this is not, do I say it right? City?
City, yeah. Like city. What's
Okay.
your favorite city?
Okay. this is not City's opinion or anything. I don't want her getting hate because
I
of
don't give a
my
damn. I
opinion.
give my opinion. Shit. Go ahead and be nice, Ziggy, because I'm not nice.
Yeah, okay, good, because I'm not being nice with this either because
Alright, good.
Tiffany
Hey,
Marie has
Molly.
no room to talk. She's been proven as being a scammer, but but so far she's just going by what she feels. No, I don't think
Personal.
she really feels that. I think that she just that's
Plain
what she
don't.
was saying from the get go, and she's stuck on it because her pride, she can't admit mistakes. And yeah, I think that she's a piece of shit. And I think that she needs to sit there first and show proof of this check of her donation. And then after she shows proof of the 1,500 donated, then she can talk shit.
Uh, no, not how it
Ah.
works. I think she meant like her chick is translucent, not transparent. That shit don't exist. Yeah.
Translucent.
Yeah. Yeah, we need your
I
translucency.
Yeah. So
But
you heard about this. There you are.
yeah.
So you heard about this then today.
Oh
How
yeah. What's baby diamond?
Q
Yeah, I
has
was
been
there.
harassed this whole time and has been very transparent. Yes. But Tiffany Marie just like did you just say she wasn't transparent but her check was translucent? Is that what you said?
Yeah. Yeah, you
That's
can quote me.
true.
I said you can quote me.
Yes, others did harass too, but the thing is like Tiffany Marie is
Yeah, it
being a
was horrible, and a
hypocrite.
lot of people don't know that, but that's why Q changed yeah, don't come near me. I was. That's what I feel like
Oh
in that
no.
instant, like I those who are willing to
Oh, you're cutting in and out. I don't know what's going on. Do you have headphones in or not?
I do, but
If
it's
you do,
probably my fan. I just sat at my desk.
oh, I was gonna say if it's your headphones, it might be losing in connection. It might work
Uh,
better without
is
the
that better?
headphones, but we'll see. Yeah, I mean it's working good now, but
Oh no, it's because I just sat at my desk, so I didn't close the curtain yet. That was the fan.
oh, it was cutting in and out like you were losing connection.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's
So,
good now, so that's all that
okay.
matters.
All right. But yeah, I was telling the don't come near me that, like I was telling y'all, it's a time and place where you gotta know when to just not speak because it's kind of like redundant, you know what I mean? It's futile. But yeah, I was there until then because I could speak up on it, but then it's like, okay, well you're gonna say that because I'm saying that because that's what it was. I didn't get shit out of it. I didn't get out of that. I donated to it. I didn't get out a dollar out of it. So what do I have to benefit from it? I don't have anything to gain or lose from telling the truth. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. So,
it's whatever.
I mean, what do you feel about I mean, do you have an opinion about this $1,500 check?
I
That
I do. I do. I have an opinion on the fact that whether the amount is in truth or not, it's irrelevant. You know what I mean? And I just feel like when people throw out numbers like that, it's like, well, I can say something because I donated this much. You know what I mean? For certain, like, uh, well, even if Q did only donate, like, let's say what, 29,000 out of a 30, then I mean, don't you get super chats? You know what I'm saying? Don't you get time? That's paying for your time, right? I mean, this
yeah.
woman stayed for
But
hours on hours on hours. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of shit people told her to keep for herself, but she still wanted to put it in there, and then she paid out her own pocket for the cost of certain things. But then I guess now she's trying to say that she was taking the AdSense or whatever that is.
uh-huh.
I'm like, "What? Isn't that like
What?
a
You
couple
don't get
pennies?"
enough of AdSense, so come
Well,
on.
that's what she
And
said. She was
now
like,
since you
but she
didn't
was like,
donate
but still,
AdSense, are you
yeah.
serious?
So she pocketed, I think, the AdSense, and then
That's like that's nothing. That's like $2 or something per 1,000 views. Like it's nothing. So now
yeah.
she can't even make freaking $20 a freaking live. Are you kidding me?
But the thing,
Oh
I think
wow.
it's still up there. I went back and looked because I know there's like the whole marathon is actually on her page from start to finish.
Oh, that's
Besides
fucking. Are you
besides the last
kidding
one,
me?
besides the last one that got cut short because of well, it was too long, so they only gave John Q a portion of it. He's still waiting for the rest to be released because it was so long. It was so many hours long. Yeah.
Um,
So, but
well,
other than that, everything is up there. And honestly, I can unprivate them on my page because I made a video like with like fireworks and the amount. Well, like every time we got an update down to the last one. So you know,
yeah. Hey,
yeah.
Brittany, is this from? Are you the one that sent this in? If so, thank you so much. To the person that said Q said she'd donate
Okay,
the 35% that YouTube covered. I mean, I mean, I can't. If she didn't,
but
I
she
wouldn't
did,
blame
and
her.
she
That's a
actually
lot of
showed
freaking
that
money.
receipt. And she when she
Uh,
went live and she actually showed down to to where it wasn't too personal, to her information. She crossed some stuff out, but down to every single thing on her expenses. She went down to her whole PayPal thing, and she acknowledged every single person when they donated. Every single person was acknowledged verbally and in the chat. You know what I mean? To let
mhm.
them know that their donation was received. And then she scrolled down. She went through the whole thing. So yeah, she does have a list of names. And then the only person who sent a check directly to Q, and she's not in here right now, but she doesn't care if I say it, but was AP, and that she was in the hospital at the time, and she asked Q if she could personally send her the check, and she put it in on her behalf, and she did, That's the only person that mailed her a check, and I know for sure because I took over Q's live while she went to get the check, and then went to the bank with it. I took over her panel while she did that once she received it,
Well,
and I
she
ain't gonna
was.
lie for
I
no
don't
damn
even
body.
care. I don't
I said
care if
I'm not
she.
gonna lie for nobody.
I mean, I don't know. I don't. All I have to say is that I mean, Tiffany Marie has no freaking room to talk about anything at all. Like before,
Right.
she needs to prove this $1,500. Then she can have a opinion on it. But
Yeah.
she has not proved her part. If she's
Yeah.
so worried about freaking, oh my God, did Q Carlock? Did
Hey,
she
auntie.
get like $100, or did she keep $100, or it's something like? Is it not
Yeah,
exact?
she
That was
did.
like
She did.
30 some
She
thousand
showed all that.
dollars.
Fizzle. She
Anita
showed
and
every
Molly.
single part, and the only reason she added on the other payment ways is because people asked her to. Other than that, she really wanted, like, that's a hassle. Like, you know what I mean? And honestly, Scott is the one who up jumped the boogie on the marathon. Honestly, and then Q was just like, oh, okay, like, it went from like a little something into like, okay, well, let's just do it moving. You know what I mean? So then it started overlapping. Like, this creator take over this one, so you can follow that money trail. But it's like people are focused solely on you know what I'm saying, Q. But at the end of the day, it's like, even if me and Q weren't cool at this time, it's right is right and wrong is wrong. You know what I'm saying? From my perception,
Yes.
everything was done with good intention. The intention was to raise money for this child. And if push came to shove that the child wasn't found, it didn't happen, then put the money where it could help the next child in whatever way that it could. You know what I mean? Where the discrepancy went into there, I don't know. But she gave the amount, the exact amount down to the cent that she said was going to be taken there was taken there. You know what I mean? And the video is up on that too. But she scrolled down through her Venmo, she scrolled down through her PayPal, she scrolled down through her Cash App, all that.
Um,
And I think only like
yeah,
2 people put her on Facebook, but that's because they asked
Mama
to
T,
because, you know
sorry.
No, you're
I'm
good though.
sorry I had to interrupt. Mama T, are you the one that was backstage when Ernie was like being an ass? I don't know if it was you or a different Mama T, but
Oh,
and
yeah,
I just
lip
wanted
lock, you were updating too. Sorry, Ziggy, for seeing that.
no, I just want to say the reason why it wasn't 75,000. I'll pull up the article here in a second. Is that 35,000 of it was checks that was amounts that were only gonna be given if Summer was found, or if the reward was given to somebody who gave a tip that found Summer,
Right,
or that. But that was those checks were supposed to go back to the owner if
right,
um if she was not found. Then the remaining 40,000 was supposed to go to this advocacy center.
yeah. But then another thing too, I think so no disrespect, Miss Brittany. I just could you kind of like maybe reiterate like your statement, because I remember that too. I can actually recall that about 5 times that happened. So what happened was Scott had an anonymous friend, and whoever donated, this friend was willing to match the donation. correct? Yes, so that when it was sent there, he sent it to them. Why? Because it wasn't for Scott. But also anything that was sent to Scott when he was running the marathon, he blatantly said that he wasn't given that the way that he was keeping that. So let's clock that over there. You know, he blatantly said like, no, I'm not sending anything in. Like those are my super chats.
Oh, so he said, are you saying that he didn't like send in money that was supposed to go to the fund?
No,
Is that
he
what you're
said that he
saying?
was. No, yeah, he said he was keeping it. He's like, no, I'm not sending it, but that's mine, buddy. Like JG
God.
Wentworth. But I mean, honestly, I don't feel like even if Fizzle wanted to, you know what I'm saying, you get a little something, but it's rightfully so. I mean, what's the difference between that and it's like a super chat? But it's just like, you know what I'm saying, be honest. But from what I saw, you know what I mean, and anybody correct me if I'm wrong, and from what I saw, it's not a biased thing, but everything was calculated. That's what I said. Everybody was acknowledged in the chat, and I think that's why the reason why the marathon was so successful. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just a thing about one, seeing people come together, and then two, people just being, you know, so openly, you know, publicly and just widely acknowledged like that. Whether they sent $1, $2, it didn't matter. $1 was treated the same as 1,000. You know what I mean? And everybody was acknowledged. Like, so I mean, like, I don't really know,
Yeah.
and everything was
I don't
fine
think
until the end of it.
I don't think that yeah, I don't think yeah, Q isn't in any trouble right now, guys. Like
No,
this
and she
is
was just
just
live.
something to cover the Churchill Rescue Fund, you know, their ass, just to make sure they're not sued for the amount. She's not in any trouble. This is not
And that's
any
what I figured too. That's why they were doing that, to because the transfer over, you know what I mean? Like, just let's just boom. And that's why when he was like, yeah, the money's it's still there. Like, you know, if that's you're wondering, it's still there. Like, you know, I think a lot of
right.
people were worried too about their past, you know what I'm saying, reportings of the you can go on her page, and when you click videos, I want to say it's at least probably about the third video down, where it was like you ask for receipts. It's about an 11-hour long live. And then she has uploads as well. There's an actual what would you call it, a folder? I don't know how to do that shit, but yeah, that's up there. And then also anyone who personally respectfully goes to her and asks her, she will show you. But if you demand her to a point where she feels disrespect, she will not respond to you nor show you shit. Why? Because honestly, she doesn't have to. That's why. Because if the bank contacts her, things like that, then she's confident enough that she will show them everything, and that's what she's worried about. You know, she's not really worried about people's opinions because she did it with all in good spirits, just like Benny did, just like hopefully everybody else did. You know what I mean? I can't really speak for anybody on a personal level because I don't know them like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can say for, you know, those two women that there was no ill intention whatsoever. You know what I mean? And it's just like to have to really be drugged this far when you did a good thing, it's not even in your hands anymore. You know what I mean? But I tell people, you got to understand, when you donate something, it's just that you have to understand the definition of a donation. So if I go donate blood, and then I just see that it may happen to go to someone I don't like, I can't be like, oh nope, I want to withdraw my donation. I want my blood back. Like, no, you ain't giving it to that bitch, and she's gonna die today. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you wash your hands with it. That's the whole point of donating. It's not an investment. It's not something that you follow and try to double up. You know what I mean? It's when you donate something, you give it away because you can and you're willing. And that's what you do. Once you donate it, you walk the fuck away from it, and that's that. Or you shouldn't have gave it in the first place. And that's what happens when people do shit for show and not, you know, pure.
Yeah,
And that's what I tell people. A lot of people in that marathon, see, they wanted to
right.
be seen publicly, but then they came back in private and asked for refunds. Well, you know what? I do got to pay my light bill. I do got to do this and that. But you knew that. But at the point in time, it felt good to hear your name called and say thanks for the $50 and things like that, right? So it becomes a kind of like a competition, just like when they bid an auction. Oh, okay, well, who's the next big bidder? They're like, she gave 100. Well, bitch, I got 102. What's up? Like, can we get 105? What's up? Like, so that's just how it was. You know what I mean? And it became fun. Like, everybody was staying up for legit 24 hours. It's overlapping from this person's channel. Okay, now you carry on. And most of those people who were taking over, they were also in the chats at the same time. So understand the amount of sleep that was lost, but just the amount of mental, just everything that had to go
I
into trying
know,
to keep
right?
up with that and run a chat and make sure that, you know, people ain't in there doing crazy
Exactly.
things. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, all you had to do It just be grateful that the money, the amount that got there, it
Exactly.
was there and it was a substantial
Exactly.
uprise in the amount. But with all that ill intention, all that poison, that's what happens why energy is so important because it could have very well went different. But you guys poisoned. You know what I'm saying? Y'all poisoned
Yeah.
the cure type shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want that money. People probably like, I don't want that damn reward money. You know what I mean? They're not about to come after me. Like this seems some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? They probably want me to turn it in so they could get rid of me and take the money back from me. Like, it's hard not to think that way when you see it's going like, whoa, whoa. Everything just ran so smooth for like 10 days type shit. I was like, this is crazy. Shit, remind it's triggering times. I ain't been up for 10 days in a long time. You know what I'm saying? Just soberly, but I was just like, yeah,
So
it was
really?
just yeah, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
I've
Hey,
never
look.
been up that long. 3 days is
I
the
look, let
longest.
me tell you something. The longest I stayed up for man, listen, for about a good for 14, 15 days.
Holy
I,
God. You
yeah,
must have not been and you must have been hallucinating.
girl, listen,
Uh,
let me tell you, the trash was taking itself out. I was like, all right, I'm gonna get you. Shit, the bag's like, here, I'm gonna come to you. I'm like, get your ass back in that can.
oh,
You know what I mean?
wow.
The walls was rippling and shit. And for real, I swear, I was like, wow.
Yeah.
I
I
couldn't go to
can
sleep though. I was
um,
going through things.
yeah, those days are all I mean, gosh, it's those days are definitely long behind me. Hopefully you too, right?
Yeah, yeah. And that's why I can speak on this so
She's
candidly.
like,
You know
"Yeah,
what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
yeah."
of course. Oh hell no, no, but no, nah, look, if I was high, bro, y'all would not ever hear from me. I'm about probably somewhere sweeping under the house and shit. Like I can't sit still and talk to nobody. I was just no, it was just a bad point in life. You know what I mean? And that's why I tell people it's just one thing to experiment throughout life, but when you go through something that could possibly really be, you know, to the detriment of you, you never want to go through those things as a point of escapism. You know what I mean? But
Yeah,
that's really when you build that door of addiction and things like that because it's like well I don't care how much it takes from me mom it's always there for me when I need it and I don't care how much I got to take from you to get it why because bitch you're not here for me the fuck like so it
yeah,
just I was just going through things and I probably I just needed a reason to feel that much or then to not feel and it became a point of like well damn okay well, let me try this and it's like okay it's not working like it's just just accept it and that was just
um,
that.
yeah, Jenny from Gavel Geeks is, wanting you
Call
to
me, babe.
contact her if you can.
Yeah. Nah,
Um,
fuck that, Jenny. I been told you to text me, girl. No, but nah, get my number from Adrian,
yeah, I can
and
send
then
you
just
her
text me.
I can send her Jenny, I can send you
Okay.
her number right now.
Well,
Do you want
one
me
of the
to?
Adrians. Yeah, go ahead. One of
Okay.
y'all.
Um, yeah, so, basically, I just wanna say once again, Tiffany, keep your mouth shut about the reward fund until you show proof of your $1,500. Stop. I mean,
Right.
come on. She's so it's just ridiculous that she's so freaking,
Yeah.
like, cocky
It's
and,
got. Oh man.
thinking that
Well,
she can
cocky.
talk on it.
Well,
I mean, she can't. She cannot talk on it. Where's your receipts about your money?
they're
Stop being
verbal.
a hypocrite. Okay, go ahead. That's all I
Her
wanna
word is
say.
bond. Her word is
It
bond.
is. Word is
And it
bond,
can be. And
but
it was really like my whole like you gotta say my whole little heart just dropped because I was like, you know what I'm saying? I don't care who does what to who, but because anybody when you can get to a point of yourself and say like, you know what, we're not here for each other. We're not here to be friends. We're all here for a common goal. So let's reach that. I don't like you no less, nor do I like you at all, but let's get this done. That's just like work. I didn't come here for friends. You know what I'm saying? I came to get the job done. When I clock in, I didn't clock in to make you feel good. I came in to do my job description. You're not there. You know what I mean? And people don't really understand that. You know what I mean? You get a couple chats back and people take shit too personal to where you lose sight. So I tell every day before you enter a chat, before you click on it, ask yourself,
no, her proof was not
why am
that
I
sorry.
here? No, you're good.
I am so sorry, I have to
No, you
interrupt.
good.
That that you
Hey,
said
I'm
that
on the
that
debate
was
team.
her proof though, same as others provided, don't come after me or don't come near me, whatever your name is. No. We know that for fact. No, there was more proof. Are you know that's not the same proof that was provided, right? Because the rescue squad has, and even in the article we're going to read here a little bit, says specifically the over 30,000 was given by Q Carlock. That's even more proof. But guess what? On the list, There's no $1,500
stuff, but
from Tiffany Marie. There's no $1,500 anywhere. That is not true. There is more proof of Q Carlock's money. So yeah, it was not the same. I want to see proof of this $1,500, and I'm not gonna freaking stop talking about it. She's not gonna go on there and act like, just like Molly just said, she has no dog in this fight, and she shouldn't be speaking on it until she shows proof of her $1,500. It pisses me off.
yeah, me
Okay,
too. It's
sorry.
made me
I'm
feel
so
like how
sorry.
no, you
It just
good, you
makes me
good.
so mad.
I
Like,
was on a debate team, or even everybody on the phone, other people. I just stopped, like just carry on. I mean, life is life. You got to know when to pause. But yeah. Right, I was proud to be a part, and you know what's crazy during that marathon, and it's crazy too because during that time I was homeless at the time. You know what I'm saying? Like I had the Rona. You know what I'm saying? I was in the hospital for a good
oh,
portion of the
wow.
time. You know what I'm saying? Did it from there, like what I'm saying? I was everywhere, but I was never not here. You know what I'm saying? I was even in chats from an ambulance type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't miss a beat. Why?
I didn't
Because it
know
was
you
just
went
such
through
a
all
great
that.
thing.
Dang.
Yeah. Yeah, it was such a good thing, you know what I'm saying? And that was really the only good in my life, and just seeing so many people do such a good thing, it's like, all right, well, you know what I mean? Don't give up on life just yet. You know what I'm saying? Because if other people won't do good for you, at least you be inspired and follow suit. You be that you are for other people. And it's just that's how people got to think like that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, what if it was you? And that make me think of the little dang, so many of these kids be missing. What's the little baby and she's still missing, I believe. And then but I mean now the foster mom, she don't even want to foster no more. Like, say you ruined a good one, bro. You know what I mean? And it's shit like that
Mhm.
because it's like when you do something so good, you know what I'm saying, purely. And I tell everybody, I say, like, when you do things, understand this. Anything I do it simply and only because I can. That's it. I don't want to, I don't have to, I don't need to. Damn sure don't want to, not because you asked me to, simply because I can. I'm able comfortably. That's why. Other than that, hell nah. And I don't have to explain
Right.
to you why I feel the need to do what's best for me. You know what I mean? And the more you question me on that, the less you are for me. So if I need time for myself, you have a problem with that? When I finish that time, trust me, we won't be spending no more time together. You know what I mean? Like can I get some of me for me? You know what I mean? But I'm just like what's in one of them? It might be on the one. Let me see what portions of John Q's have. Like I said, I wasn't in on the whole finance thing. I could just count for where everyone was acknowledged. You know what I'm saying? And I know that I made plenty of videos. You know what I'm saying? Updating each one. I think Lip Lock was updating per update. You know what I'm saying? And then they had to go back and do it because there was money that was asked to be refunded and retracted. Some people, you know what I'm saying, things like that. And she did that, and then she you know what I'm saying, did it. And then they were like, okay, well, no, let's try to get it back where it was. So they carried on a few days. My thing is, if it was such a bad thing, why the fuck would people would spend so many days donating on top of donating on top of donating to such a bad thing when no one forced a single motherfucker to do nothing?
Yeah.
Nobody made anyone do anything. We are virtual. Baby, you wanted to do a good thing and you did. Don't let someone else come and place their anything on you to make you re-question your good thing because now it's no longer good. Any good karma you could have got from that, you just ridded yourself of it the minute you second guessed your intention. Fuck what somebody else got to say. You know what I'm saying? That's why I said it's good to have people on your side, but it's very triumphant, you know what I'm saying, to be able to just be on your own side. The one who could stand in conviction on their damn self, like that's cool. If y'all ain't gonna rock with me, but I still gotta rock with myself. I still have to be myself, and I still gotta do what I do the way I do it. Because guess what? My day of judgment to whoever is just that it's my own. So I can't react to you too much. I can't retaliate too much. I can't be vengeful too much. I can't even worry about you too much. Because guess what? Your day is your own. You know what I mean? And sadly, when we get judged, strange shit, you'll be like, damn, can you imagine just walking through the world and you the only motherfucker in it? That's how it looks when you get judged. They don't see what nobody did to you. When nobody said, all they see is your initial action or your initial response. That's it. And it looks like just that because that doesn't matter. Everyone else gets judged single-handedly. That's why you got to be the best you. You got to keep your intentions pure. And when you do things purely, you're never shaken or stirred. You know what I mean? You can get drugged through the mud. No, I'm not going to come out clean. But guess what? I'm still here.
Oh, speaking of shaken. Does sorry, it just made me think of the
I'm
coffee
laughing. I'm like,
situation.
what you talking about? Oh God. I like my
Didn't
shit
she
shaken,
say she
stirred, and
threw a
thrown.
coffee because she didn't
Shaken,
somebody
stirred,
wanted
and
to shake it
thrown.
for her or stir it? I don't
Mhm.
know. Anyways,
I like my coffee
totally
thrown.
seems totally like something she would do. TM derails this whole community. Yeah, I'm tired of her freaking talking about stuff that she shouldn't be talking about until she shows proof of her own bullshit. I don't care if I'm
It
the only one standing about this. I'm not going to
you
shut up about it. It's
exactly, and you
bullshit.
can't.
She keeps
And I
talking
tell
about
people, you know how much time I spend talking to myself,
it.
and real shit to the point where it's like, let's say that Gavel she say some hot shit right now in the chat to the point where I would literally cam up and smile in pursuit. Like I'm not even going to acknowledge what you said. Why? Because it doesn't exist in my mind, honey. You need to go deal with you. I like, like, girl, that don't apply
Mhm.
to me. So why would I react to it? You know what I'm saying? Only a hit dog gonna holler. That's just the people be like, oh, you are so cute. Like, that's cute. Thanks. That's also your opinion. You know what I mean? Like,
Oh man. No, she's not right in her head, but anyways, I just don't think that she did you see her in Andy's live stream? TM came in Spanish chat about F and yeah, that was rude, even though I think that Andy has some explaining to do himself, but um and I don't know. I didn't watch it last night because I figured that he wasn't really going to answer anything. Um I want to
my
know
bad.
like
I had a knock at my door. But
oh you're
I just want to cap it off because like my ADD got ADHD. So like if I don't finish something I'll talk about, then sometime later on they'll be like, remember what you was gonna say earlier? Like, girl, come on, man, can we go to sleep? Like
I get like that too. So we're
my
like,
brain's like, we forgot something. I'm like, no, man, you forgot something. You know what I mean?
yeah, I
Yeah,
know it is.
I'm on autopilot. I tell people, what you think about? Not a damn thing. That's why I knew my brain be so damn empty. People don't believe me. They're like, no way. I'm like, yes way. They're like, no. I'm like, yeah. They're like, oh yeah, totally. Like,
What's
but
wrong,
it can't
Gabble
be
Goods?
nothing. Obstruction.
I don't,
Oh no,
what's,
James. I'm like obstruction. What? I see the cops. I said, what y'all talking about?
let me see. I don't know why the disgraced mayor is happy to see WJHL released today. She was the only criminal I saw around the marathon. How does she think she would be sent?
Bex,
Well,
listen. I mean, I can't say too much because I really I be just be having more with the truth. I be having all the they ain't homophobic, but they just kind of like, eh. You would really be shocked to see me. You'd be like, well, I would have never thought you was as gay as you. Like, hold on, first of all, I ain't got shit to be happy
as gay
about.
as she is, as gay.
Yeah, that little gay ass talking all that hot shit. Like, look here, look, I ain't mad at you, Jenny. Not never. Because guess what? If I was, you'd be the first to know it before I tell everybody else. Hey, I don't fuck with you,
I don't
right?
know what just happened. I didn't.
No, no, no. I think I was giving an example. I think she missed that part.
Oh,
What do we want? Hold on.
um,
Hello.
some
Hey, let me call you
yeah,
back. Bye.
was
All
there to
right.
eBay
Hello.
the camper not to clarify that thanks in the name of summer. Yeah, I don't know why people. I don't. I know. I don't.
Well, look, that threw me off. He was like, "Yo, why don't y'all go ahead and do that thing where you drop it low on my cash app? I need a camper. I'm trying
He
to get a
said
valley
that.
D." Yeah. Well, how about y'all do that thing?
Well, I
Just
think that some
drop
people were just trying to piss
my
Jody
cash
Sue
app.
off.
He was
I
like, "Yeah,
think
you
their
know
whole
what
plan
y'all
was to
do."
piss Jody Sue off. So, but still, like,
I mean,
I
I
do
could say
think,
that too, but let's do a plot twist, Ziggy.
yeah,
What if, you know, Papa Joe, probably like, boy, get up there and get that cash. You know what to do. Make him feel bad and get the cash. Shit, put my money back. Get your ass on YouTube. Because I mean, look, we've all seen it here. Ain't nobody gonna get more tea than the person that is in the eye of like, I can't stand that bitch neither. Like, oh girl, let me tell you. So she's like, if you're the enemy, they're gonna tell you everything because that's what people negative loves to just join together and build a big clusterfuck of like, it's like that negative networking and stuff like that. It's like, oh God. There's more of you. Well, you can't hate me by yourself. Like, gosh, energy is a motherfucker, but and that's just what people do. It's like, come hate her with me. It's like you could have been the ops on your own. You know what I'm saying? If I don't like Ziggy, I don't feel the need to go tell everybody else, don't like her. Hey, don't like her, okay? Don't like her. Because if I tell you not to like her and you choose not to like her, now I don't like you. You better look out for when you're being tested because you're not strong. You know what I'm saying? You can't even stand on your own. You should be able to say to me, like, why? She ain't ever did shit to me. I can keep y'all separate. Understand that you're not about to talk about her to me, and she's not about to talk about you. You know what I'm saying? Vice versa. Don't y'all put me in that situation. You know what I mean? Like, period. I'd be like, shit, I don't like who I like. But I'm a little sensitive. But I was just like, dang, because I thought everybody was coming back together and things like that. So I get excited. The reason because it's like if we could get just rid one thing out, there's so much good that could be done. Just look at all the fucking time that is put into the chats, whether it's on a negative, whether it's on just shooting the shit, whatever, but just the time that's invested. So when you invest that time with the actual goal, you know what I'm saying? Like, let's remember we was in school. If we break off into groups, hey, look, y'all take this case, let's take this case, and on the weekend we'll all meet up and do like a big live. You know what I'm saying? And we're gonna do touch bases like that. But throughout the week, my nigga, go to work. Do what you do. I tell everybody, I'd rather give you a peace of mind than an anxious mind. I'm not gonna take you in my circles with me because I'm like, but don't ask me no questions. Goddamn, I'm trying to figure it out. I don't know. Shit. The fuck? Like I'm trying to. I don't know. You know what I mean? Even if I think something good, I still don't know, but it just seems the most suitable thing, you know? So everybody's a little
Yeah.
sociopathic, everybody's a little crazy, everybody's a little narcissistic,
Yeah.
everybody's a little bipolar, everybody's a little bit of everything. You
I,
know what I mean? And if you're not, you can be. In the blink of your eye, somebody else's,
I
who
suppose,
knows?
yeah. I mean, I suppose everybody can be like. I think that everybody has
Yeah.
like a little something, but
Oh yeah.
I don't know
But
about
see, when
all the
when it
above.
happens, oh yeah. But see, the thing is, when it happens in spurts and moments, when it's reactive, you're not going to really be able to quote unquote diagnose it, as opposed to if it becomes a pattern in the behavior. Like, oh no, this motherfucker crazy. That is about the
Right.
seventh
Yeah.
time
When
you
it
did
becomes a
that shit.
pattern, it's a problem.
Yeah, but if you just look at it in glimpses, it's like, well, I mean, I didn't act like that before, but just not to that extent. Not to that extent,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? But have you though? That's all I asked you. I didn't. Nah, I said, you played the game. I didn't say what level you got to. That's your business. It's just you got the game or not. But it's just like that, and I just hate that because it's like there's so much intelligence, there's so much dedication, there's so much just potential to really come together and do things that I don't give a damn about FBI, TBI, ABC, DTDL, LGBTQ, ABC, lowercase, none of that shit. You know what I mean? Because if everybody can all come together to one one common goal is listen, we need to put our differences aside so that we can be here for this. If you want to call me after this and talk your shit, or you want to fucking hate text me, and let's do that. But right now, this ain't that. You know what I mean? And that's when I used to step back. I said, because one,
You
I'm not
seem
going to
so
compete in the
nice. I
drama.
can't imagine like even when you say talk, even when you're talking shit, like you seem so nice. Like I don't,
Why
you
does
know what I
everybody
mean?
say
Like
that? I'm not
I
nice.
don't know. It's just your voice. Something about your voice.
But
It
remember, I
just.
was saying, oh, y'all want to know something? This is the first time I ever spoke to Ziggy in life. Hold on 1 second. Let me get this for the
I guess
people.
it is, isn't
It
it?
is. Yeah, yeah.
Uh, or we haven't
Hold
been
on
on
one
a
second,
panel
though.
together before.
Not never. Oh no.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Um, I love this that Bex just said. Bex, you're talking a lot of truth. You have, she says, I have a good memory. Unless you take responsibility, you're canceled in my mind. I just cannot take. I cannot stand a hypocrite and somebody that just will not take any type of responsibility. It just bugs me. Lying too. I mean, lying, flat out lying, just bugs me bad. I don't care if you tell me something is brown when it's actually blue. I'm gonna have a bitch fit over that. Like I'm going to freak out, and you're gonna think I'm crazy. Because I cannot stand a liar. It's especially somebody who lies just to lie. Like when there's no. I mean, I understand like somebody saying a little lie to try to spare somebody's feelings, but even then, I mean, that can be is understandable, but when there's no purpose, it just
All
I
right,
don't
look,
know.
y'all. This is what I'm dealing with. See,
Aw. It's okay, I'll Oh! Oh, can I have her? I want her. I want her. Somebody just give me a baby, please. We all make mistakes, but if you can't admit you're wrong, so yeah. People be lying for sport. Exactly. Doing this, but well, thank you, Nita. Um, yeah, I mean, everybody makes mistakes, that's for sure. But when you just like double down and you're gonna sit there and call somebody else out like for hours when you won't even say, like, how is she gonna sit there and act like, you know, sit there and act like her wrong is nowhere, it's like low on the totem pole or something compared to what she's I don't we know for a fact that you lied, Tiffany. You're lying. You're a scammer. We know. We saw the proof. We have proof. But we don't have proof of what you're claiming. So first, let's answer. What answer to your bullshit first? Clean your side of the road first before you worry about somebody else's fucking life. You have no room to talk about the fucking reward fund at all. Every time that she does that, I'm not going to shut up about this. I don't care if nobody is saying anything. I'm not. Because it's not right that somebody, every time somebody does, what I seem to see happen a lot here in this community is the people that seem to be doing good and the right thing or trying at least get more hate than it's just constant than the ones who it's been proven that they're fucking shady as hell. Why is nobody outraged about fucking what Tiffany Marie did? It's just I don't it's just like I'm mind blown. I mean, I'm not saying that there is people outraged. There is some in this chat. But why is not more people speaking on it? I mean, we need to be demanding she show proof of when that money was cashed. She is like claims to be like one of the number one spokesperson for fucking Summer. Sorry, I shouldn't say F with her name for Summer Wells, but yet she doesn't want called on her bullshit. She's sitting there scamming in Summer's name. That's a scam because you're acting like you're so great. And look at me. I donated $1,500 when it's a fucking lie and you're taking in money because people think you're just so sweet. Oh, you always have Summer Wells' best interests. Oh, look at you going for, sticking up for what's right. It's like, no, you're a snake. You're shady. Show me where that check was cashed. I will apologize. I swear to God. If you show proof, I need absolute proof. Not me, not just me. Don't do it for me. Do it for the other people that are questioning it. That check was cashed. Then I won't say anything about your opinions on whatever, even though I think they're wrong. But I really don't think you should be talking when you haven't even proven this check. Hey, Lana. I know you have, Bex. It's okay. Like, that's the thing I like is like people who will call people out who, when they're, but they're not like biased. Like they'll call anybody out. Okay. But if you're going to sit there and call the same person out over and over again, but not call, this other person out, I mean, it's not, I don't think that's cool. But I think I'm really focused on this because, she right now at this moment, because she spent 9 hours on stream, is what I hear. I didn't watch any of it or even see any clips, but I did hear from somebody that she was talking shit on First of all, Jody Sue and the Q Carlock. That's what I hear. 2 fucking topics you should not be speaking on at all, and you have no right to be speaking on. You said you've got to be kidding me. Now you want to jump on the Jody's that you don't like Jody Sue and you think that she's suspect? Now? You're fake. You're a total fake and hypocrite. Piece of shit. And no, I'm not going to go on your panel to bring you more money and all that bullshit. You want to talk to me, you can talk to me here. I'll tell people not to send super chat or whatever. But I'm not going over there for you to bring more drama to your stupid channel. Right. Why is TM suddenly critiquing Jody Sue? Hey, Breeze. She did enable Jody Sue. Now she wants to freaking jump ship because she thinks the ship's about to sink. Opportunist at his finest. Has no room to talk about others. Especially Jody Sue and the reward fund. It sounds like another person who gave passes to bad behavior, the same bad behavior they tried to claim on Ziggy. I'm not sure who you're talking about, but it happens a lot in this community. I will say that. Yeah, she jumped as it was sinking. Sank? Well, no, I mean, what I mean as far as sinking, as far as is that her part in whatever happened to Summer is about to come to light, I feel like, allegedly, in my opinion. Because everything's like, all of a sudden, it seems like everything's happening like at a trying to think of a word at a instead of like a really at a ridiculous rate, I guess. It's just boom, 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 boom. When it was like boom, boom, boom. Now it's like boom, 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 boom. We're bad. I really hope this gets signed. No, she wasn't duped. Everybody in the world told her.
Oh, I know, baby. You good now?
What's going
You can
on
go talk.
fast? And I'm just saying the
Can't you
info,
go talk
like
to her
about,
friends now?
huh?
Oh, I'm my bad. I didn't even know I muted already. I told my niece, can I talk to y'all now? She's so
Aw.
spoiled. She's just screaming for me. The minute I look away, she go crazy. But I try to put a little bit, like a little bit of cereal in her bottle because she breastfeed, but it wasn't enough. But it wasn't coming out the nipple. That's why she was tripping. So I fixed it.
Aw, poor baby. You were teasing her.
Man, she a month old. She already teething. She about to be two months in like next week.
Wow.
Yeah, she already getting her two teeth coming in on her bottom. It's pandemic babies. But yeah,
Right.
I'm listening.
Where's Summer exactly? It's whatever benefits her. It's not actually, she doesn't go for what she feels is the best thing or the right thing to do. Um it's just whatever benefit she feels benefits her at the time. I feel like that's just my opinion. Hooked on phonics, I just told you. My opinion was going is fast all of a sudden is the information that's coming out in the summer, the stuff that's been coming out in the Summer Wells case. Like as far as um, you know, this stuff with Jody Sue and then Andy's coming on and um we have, I get I had to contact TBI about some information yesterday to do with Andy and Dawn, drugs and prostitutes. I want if I want Andy to answer the real questions. Since I breastfed, I was really glad my boy's teeth later. Yeah. Her check situation is just not my business. That's how I see it. Of course, I'll add if she faked it, that makes her look neurotic as flock. I hold her to no obligation to. No, she does not have to donate. No, that's not the point. It wouldn't be my business as if she wasn't like straight up like going after everybody and um calling out every single person on their bullshit, but yet and then wants to come on and show a fake check. That would have never been my business nor anybody else's if she never mentioned that she donated $1,500 and came on and showed this check. She didn't have to. I don't care if she donated or not. And I would have never been like, oh, well, what did you donate? And, stay on it for months because of her talking about the reward fund for so long. I would have, I would have said I maybe would have said something like that about her constantly going after Q Carl, but it wouldn't really be my business. But now that she's made it everybody's business by doubling down on this $1,500 that she did not donate and then having the nerve to come on for 9 hours and talk about the reward fund and how it's a scam when she's a whole ass scam herself. Yeah, just don't be the pot calling the kettle. No, she didn't donate 1,500. So let's see what this document is about here. Plaintiff brings this cause for the purpose of determining a question of actual controversy among the parties, and for cause of action, as it follows, the declaratory judgment pursuant to the provisions of blah, 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 that the events given rise to this cause of action occurred within Hawkins County, that the court has jurisdiction, the venue is in this proper court, facts, the plaintiff Churchill Rescue Squad, hereinafter. Rescue Squad is in Tennessee Public Benefit Corporation. The plaintiff Rescue Squad is expressly exempt from the requirements of the statutes relating to solicitation of charitable funds pursuant to blah, blah, blah. The after 5-year-old Summer Wells was reported missing on June 15th, 2021. Plaintiff Rescue Squad acted as the incident commander in the search and rescue efforts by many agencies, including the Federal Bureau of Investigations, TBI, and the Hawkins County Sheriff's Office for that missing child over a period of many weeks. That the outpouring of support in regard to the child's disappearance led to a public response from the community in form of a desire to make donations to assist in the investigation, both of supplies and money. That because of the plaintiff rescue squad's role in the search and rescue effort, it had become the public face of that effort and thereafter agreed to open an account at Civis Bank, now Thread Bank, to accept donations for what has become known as the Summer Wells Reward Fund, hereinafter referred to as the disputed funds. That after its meeting on June 21st, 2021, Plaintiff Rescue Squad publicly announced that the Summer Wells Reward Fund was open for donations and would remain open for 6 months, after which any monies remaining in the account would be distributed to defendant, the Child Advocacy Center of the 3rd Judicial. Thank you, Lena. The 3rd Judicial District a Tennessee nonprofit corporation. That Civis Bank, now Thread Bank, began accepting what ultimately totaled to some 28 deposits, some as small as $2 and no dollars, 2 and no cents dollars each, which were deposited in the disputed fund account. That such donations deposited in the disputed funds account were made with the knowledge that the disputed funds would be kept open for 6 months, after which any remaining monies would be distributed to the defendant, the Child Advocacy Center of the 3rd Judicial District, a Tennessee nonprofit corporation. That Civis Bank, now Thread Bank, did not retain a record of those who made in-person cash deposits. And in-person did not retain a record of those who made in-person cash deposits in the disputed funds account, nor did Civis Bank, now Thread Bank, retain a record of the address of those who mailed or made in-person deposits by check in the disputed funds account, and some identified by name and city, and others by name and state or country in some cases. Thus, the identity and whereabouts of each of those donors making up those 28 deposits is not presently known and would be difficult, if at all possible, to reconstruct. So that is just talking about they didn't keep track of the in-person, which, by the way, Tiffany Marie's was not an in-person, but they did have the names of the people who mailed it in. Just that some was different city. It just said the city, some said the state. So Tiffany Marie better not even use that as her, because I don't even think, yeah, there's, they gave a total of 75,000 and something. Let's see here. That in October and November 2021, defendant Q Carlock, the only donor using wire transfers, deposited a total of $32,193.34 into disputed funds account. Okay. So what? $32,000. Okay. There's proof right there that she deposited $32,000, over $32,000. Where's your proof of $1,500? That after the expiration of the initial 6-month period, a decision was made to maintain the disputed funds for additional 6 months before distributing the monies on deposit. The internet, social media, as well as some local broadcasts and print media have publicly reported or posted some information that was not entirely correct, as well as publicized what could be described as unfounded rumors concerning the disputed funds, including certain actions of some donors, so as to bring into question the propriety of the administration and manner of distribution of disputed funds. That, did you need to say something real quick? I'm sorry.
Oh no, they were saying for you to read Lip Lock's comment, so I was just reading it.
Oh, what is it?
I was about to say which one. A former
this
treasurer
one,
arrested
the found
for
that Dykes, who was also the
who y'all calling the Dyke? No,
Hawkins County, I don't know, Civis Fund treasurer transferred $32,808 total from the Firemen's Association to offset for expenditures with the rescue squad's funds. Oh, you're talking about the lady who had, yeah, that was a different year though.
That's why I said I felt like that's why he was like, the money's still there. It's still there. Like, you know, when he was like irritated and asking him, like, damn, like, you better deal with that. But this shit crazy.
Yeah, she's talking about that lady who stole money, and that was
I mean, honestly, when they said they were
no,
don't
come near me. That's not what it said. That is not what it said. No. Do we need to go back to where it says right here? That is not what it said.
Some people have knowledge of what a word looks like on paper, and other people have the intellect to understand what those words actually mean when they're spoken.
It says, who made in-person cash deposits, did not retain a record of those who made in-person cash deposit in the disputed funds, nor did Civis Bank, now Thread Bank, retain a record of the address of those who mailed or made in-person deposit by check. Did not have the address of those who mailed. They did not keep a record of the address. They didn't say anything about not keeping the name of those who mailed in. Plus, there was no $1,500 donation, so it does not matter. Some identified by name and city, and
That's
others
what I
by
said, Ali.
name and state.
Yeah.
So it does
My
not say
thing too.
anything about not knowing the name of those who mailed in. They just saying keep a record of the address of who mailed in.
I feel like everybody should leave it up to everybody to track their own dollar. You know what I'm saying? If the people with money it is ain't speaking up on it or
Right.
for it, then nobody else needs to. You know what I'm saying? Because if everybody speak up and track their own dollar, then it's a lot less quiet and the job get done. You know what I mean? It's like, bitch, I need you to care about you more than I do, or else it's, it's one of those situations. Like, why is you checking? I donated it. I know how to donate shit. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm not about to shoot. Y'all see
Right.
me dumpster
They
diving
don't
back
have
to the donation shoot because I want my shoes back. Like. So
they
darn.
don't have a individual list yet of um let's see. Okay, so here Q Carlock actually made 3 donations.
Mhm.
Um and look, this is or it says
Can I ask? I want to ask you something, Miss. Don't come near me. And with all due respect, like,
who
what's it
me?
to you, honey?
Oh, okay.
No, don't come near me. But like, what's it to you? And I want you to take your name and apply it to shit that has nothing to do with you. The things that are negative, things that could do your detriment, things that do not emotionally support you to your better benefit. I'm just saying, like, what's it to you? Is your dollar somewhere lost in there? Then let's go after yours personally. If you need people to back you up, we could do that. I'm just saying, like, it's let everybody track their own money. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. You can't make a big uproar for one big thing when where's everybody at that's in here? They should all be running down the list. It's my money and I want it now. I donated. I want my money back. Okay, well, you speak for you. Now, if it's a bunch of people speaking for themselves and it's still a big group, that's
No,
different.
they're trying to make excuses for Tiffany Marie. That's what they're doing. But
I
the
didn't
thing
make
is,
excuse for
we're gonna get
nobody.
the total here in a second, and I'm gonna show you how we're gonna see if
That's
there's
what I
even
see.
room for $1,500 to be added in, even with the new total of $75,000.
You better
So
learn
we
though.
will see. But I'm sure they're gonna come up with a list. But it doesn't matter. Her check was dated September 20th of 2021. That was the final list, or the not the final list, but there was a list put out that goes all the way to the end of November of all donations beforehand. So that was over $74,000, and
Okay,
now they're saying the total
hold
was
on, Ziggy,
75.
hold on, Ziggy. I'm trying to get through this person, cause don't come near me. The reason I ask you that is because, like, you know what I mean. I'm good. I'll be like reading people and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't feel like you have ill intention. I just feel like that it's kind of misplaced with your delivery. So it's like it's hard to really. You can never get mad at a person for not giving you what you failed to properly ask for. You understand what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Speak for you because I'm telling you, it'll take you a lot farther in your outcome and your goal when you just speak for yourself because you can track that back to you so you get that respect to be answered for what you put into it. But to take on the pressure and the burden of everybody else who ain't nowhere near here and it's just left on you don't want that uproar and you don't want that, you know what I'm saying? You could have been one of the biggest contributors, but it's just like, no. And if you don't want your money back, it's because you got a good heart. But what I'm saying is that don't put this on yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like you could came from jump. But if you personally want to know what's up, then I'll set that up for you. You know what I'm saying? Because me and Q is this my, you know what I'm saying? That's my baby. You know what I'm saying? But I trust her. She trusts me outside of here. You know what I mean? So it's like it was a point in time where I really was like, I don't want to do Q like that, but I could get Q to show me any and everything. And it's like, sorry, Q, but here, y'all go. You know what I'm saying? Even though she showed me personally, this would take to shut y'all up. You know what I'm saying? Because whether it's her pride or whatever, but it's that she knows that she did it in all, you know what I'm saying? Get honesty. And the thing is that Q is she's an Air Force veteran. You know, like she ain't hurting for nothing. Like, you know what I mean? She don't need shit from nobody. So it's crazy that people really respecting this woman and she's legit got like credentials and medals and shit. She served this country for some terms. You know what I mean? Like that's crazy.
Mhm.
Like can we at least respect that as we would respect every other person? Because if we're gonna look at it like that, then we got to think that every soldier is still a killer. You know what I'm saying? Murder is murder. You know what I'm saying? You still taking from somebody. You still doing something wrong. What I don't care what you say it's in the name of. You know what I mean? So we don't just like we don't pick and choose who we. Okay, it's okay, but just not if you do it. We don't fuck with you, but we could do it. But that's just But when you do it, it's not okay because more of us don't like you than the people that do type shit. Like nah, just like you don't pick and choose who you care about. Life is life. Oh no, but I don't need no proof from you. I'm trying to say whatever I can do for you to subside you, so that we can get you on whatever side of the fence you want to be on comfortably. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. That's where I come in at. I'm just here to put shit together and weed shit out. You know what I mean? Like it's just like that because it's like I'm always connected, but I don't never really engage. You know what I'm saying? So I can sit on the outside and I'm gonna tell everybody, no, this is where you fucked up at. No. We cool, but you were wrong though. But it depends on, it's perspective. I always tell people, that whole 6 and 9 thing, you know what I mean? It's depending on what angle you're looking at it. So like I said, if I stand right here and let's say Lip Lock throws a damn chip out in between me and Ziggy, you know what I'm saying? Ziggy's on the upstairs apartment, I'm downstairs, and she like, all right, what you see? And I'm like, oh shit, what? Let me see. Oh, that's a 6 for sure. And she's like, it's definitely a 9. I'm like, it's a 6. It's a 9. I'm like, bro, I'm looking dead at it. You know what I'm saying? But it's perspective. So sometimes you got to be like, well, let me come down here and see what you see. Now you come up here and see what I see. Now neither of us was wrong in our own right. You get what I'm saying? But that's how you got to look at life like that all the time. You can't always be so just stern to say like, oh well, I. But guess what? You ain't the only motherfucker that exists in this world. And then when you live inside your head, you're gonna make life a lot harder for yourself. You know what I mean? So you gotta understand that no one's gonna jump inside your head. We won't all fit. You know what I'm saying? But you still gotta come outside of your head into this real world. And that's when you wanna show up as 1,000% of yourself that you can be. So that way you're not shaking, you're not stirred, you're not no less of you. You know what I mean? And that's so you don't gotta disrespect nobody to get your point across. You don't have to. The louder you talk, the less I hear you. You know what I'm saying? I tell people say it stronger, not louder, because I don't want like wait what? I just don't even know what you're saying right now. You know what I mean? And I just like hey, you got taken with us, and I'm just confused. That yeah, exactly. You see what I'm saying? And I want to tell you, I respect you so much for even just being honest right there. Because honestly, you know how people be in the chats, they be lurking and shit. Oh, I got that. Did you screenshot that? You see what she said? Well, no, you went against us when you told them that we came and told you that you were with us. Like that, shut the fuck up. Shut up. Because guess what? This is the thing people forget. When I go to tell something about my day or my life or my time or my experiences that you happen to be a part of, it's still me talking about it, and you just happen to be a part. Nobody talking about you. I'm speaking on me. You just happen to be there. I'm not saying too much about you. You know what I'm saying? Just letting people feel insulted by their description of self. I say it all the time. I'm not insulting you. I am describing you. The fuck, like I'm not who you need to be mad at. But that's
Who's
what I mean. That people go out their way to you know what I'm saying, congregate in an ill mannered way in the wrong place. We're not here for that. Like and if I gotta go everywhere, every panel, and just tell, look, shut that shit down, bro. Y'all need to exchange something personal, whether y'all need to pen pal or goddamn, I don't know, whatever. Just get a place where you can go do that. You know what I'm saying? There's a time and place for everything. If you cannot separate your personal fucking instances and just misplaced emotions and all that to be here for kids who don't have people to properly be there for him, them, her, she, they, whoever, we, and that's why we're here, because there's so many people who are not standing here to speak for themselves. So many people who don't got nobody to speak for themselves. So really, like how we really look though, is we standing strong though when we can't even stay focused for 5 minutes without thinking about how we feel about something outside of that. I mean, you can't get through a damn live. You can. Can I get your email so I can talk this hot shit to you later? All right, we're gonna. I'm gonna let you finish what you were saying, but I just want to. You have the Kanye bitch. I'm gonna let you finish. I just want to say, I'm gonna let you know that I'll fuck
no,
with you
you're
later.
uh,
That's just how it's period.
no, you're good. I was just sorry. I was wanting to comment to. I was trying to remember somebody else's comment up above
Girl,
where they
that's why I got these
mentioned
sticky notes
no,
right
Drew
here.
Carlock shouldn't be. No, she isn't being blamed for Tiffany's
No.
donation. This is I'm talking about. It was
I
who was
love
it
you,
that
Jenny.
I think it was Hooked on
Jenny.
Phonics that said it.
Jenny.
Um,
I
it's
just kept
actually
running.
just it's completely separate than what Q Carlock's being
Yeah.
what
But
people
the
are
whole
saying
thing
about Q
is,
Carlock. But the thing is, we have proof right here that Q Carlock did donate or did turn in $32,000.
really?
This is the question that people have right here is really important because some people are wondering why is the total only say 40 some thousand when it was actually 70 some thousand. Well, it's because of this right here. It says that said disputed funds held on deposit at Civis Bank, now Thread Bank, are not all the funds that have been publicly alleged to be available for information leading to the recovery of Summer Wells, but they are the only funds of which Plaintiff Rescue Squad has possession. Such funds, which Plaintiff Rescue Squad does not have possession, include some $35,000 in alleged additional reward money consisting of a check in the amount of $25,000 and no dollars from an individual who sent his check to the Kingsport Times News, in which was returned to him by an unknown party, and a local firm's check in the amount of $10,000 that, pursuant to the donor's instructions, was never made a part of said disputed funds and was also returned to him upon information and belief those funds may still be available if a tip is received that leads to Summers' recovery, but in such event that those parties would handle the matter directly. So that's why $35,000 is now returned to the person who wrote the checks. They were never deposited. It was kind of like a pledge.
That's why I said they pledged it. A lot of people
Yeah.
pledge it.
So it looks like right here it says the Plaintiff Rescue Squad has received email correspondence from defendant Fiona O'Connor alleging inappropriate donation instructions may have been used in international
Oh.
solicitation by defendant
Oh.
Q Carlock of approximately $32,193.34 of the monies deposited into the disputed fund, a copy of which email is attached hereto as Exhibit A. And that it is true crime, or that's critical crime or critical. Or how's it? What's her channel name? Because somebody's saying it's I used yeah I used to, I don't know if she knew that doing that was going to cause this much issue, but
Who?
it says that true identity of both Fiona O'Connor and Q
Yeah.
Carlock is
Who the
questionable.
hell is
Defendant
Fiona?
Fiona O'Connor showed an address of okay, we won't worry about that
I don't
address.
know Fiona. Only Fiona I
And we
know is
won't
from
worry about
Shrek.
that. However, such internet search also reveals multiple similar names, all outside Tennessee. Um,
Yeah.
that Plaintiff Rescue Squad, as a disinterested stakeholder, has custody or possession of the disputed funds, which presently total $40,305.47. Okay, so that plus 35,000 would be 75,000. Okay, here. Let's do a little math here. I want to see something because we're going to find a difference between what is now and what the previous total was. So it's 75,300
Don't make me
and
break up my whiteboard. I got it right here. Oh, you think I
$305 and 47. Okay, so what was the previous total?
Before that?
Yeah.
If I recall, it was a standstill point.
It was like 74 something, so I'll find it. And
Yeah,
it's
but
on
I think
that.
there was some of the donors. Well, we see now why that is being separated because clearly it was reported, or they wouldn't have been work. It wouldn't have even been the issue. You know what I mean? Like the issue was created. This
Thank
is
you,
what
Sandra.
these people are. There's so many. There's just so many provocative victims on this platform. You know what I'm saying? They have IBS, not irritable bowel syndrome. It's irrelevant bitch syndrome. That's why I call it
Oh my
irrelevant
God.
bitch syndrome. And they just insist on being just really just stupid. It's another IBS there. I'm really good with acronyms, alphabets, because I speak like that. But it's just like like what? Like, why would you went out your way to report? This has been since what, October? Yeah. Okay, we're almost at
Yeah.
October again. Like, it's like across the street type shit. Like, whoo, happy Halloween. Like, but
Where is that one?
it's like I don't understand that. Like, this, what was the problem? Why? How come no one could not wait? If she said, okay, this is the deadline. If everybody knows that with super chats, you get them on the 21st. If it's not the 21st, you already know. So at next month on the 21st, okay, now come check with me. Come check with me. You know what I'm saying? You that's just like you don't shun a fucking caterpillar for not yet being a butterfly, but it can be, and unless you get in its way. You know, you want to open the cocoon. Let me see what's in there. Oh, why you crawl so slow? Like, bitch, because I'm trying to get to the leaf that I need to hang from to become what the fuck of a bee. You know what I mean? I'm trying to get fly on the bitch. Watch out. But, it's just crazy. Like, nobody even gave it time to even see if it was going to be as said. It was just like, oh, you're lying. But I'm like, how? How? That's like somebody come from the doctor, like, girl, I'm pregnant. Yeah, I ain't see you had no baby. Like, well, you didn't see me have sex either, but I'm definitely pregnant. Like, no, she's over there lying like she's pregnant. Like, the bitch, she's like a day pregnant. Like, give a bitch a couple months so you can see something. Like, it's like people just have no patience because patience and peace to a lot of people, it seems like just, it's irritation, it's discomfort. It seems like it's just they can't handle it. You know what I mean? And it's really sad that that's like a good 98.7% of the world. They don't understand that peace to them is very unsettling. You know what I'm saying? To have something be good is unsettling. To see things as good and not be able to accept that is unsettling. So a lot of people, we live in this toxic, like, compartmentalization of like, well, I'm so used to people fucking me over that there's no way that you're not about to, what I'm saying, like, do some shit like that. Like, look how
Right.
much money that is. But you do not judge people from your own mindset nor your past experiences, whether you've grown from it or not. That's you. And you do not judge people by what other people have done to you. Now, if you have discernment, you can say, look, me, I'll walk to a bitch real quick. I don't want to know you. They're like, what? I don't want to know you. Like, nice seeing your face, good for the encounter. If I ever see you again, it's more inclined to help you, familiar face. But I don't know what it is about you, and I don't want to invest the time into finding out. It could happen now, it could happen in years, but let's just leave it at that. And people say it's rude, but I think that's the most respectful thing that I could do for both of us. If I feel right, I'm not going to force myself to like you because you're making me feel bad about how I feel off my first impression of you. No, and I stand on that. I just like, nah, like, I mean, she never did nothing to you and she ain't going to either. She like, nah, it's crazy. We just gotta really just give things time, and how much time we don't know. And see, patience, it has nothing to do with, you know endurance. So let's clarify that there. People, you were so impatient. Like, no, bitch, I've been sitting here just fine. I mean, I'm just antsy. You know what I mean? I don't have no endurance. I got ADHD. But am I acting an ass during the wait? No, because patience is not about how long you can wait. It's how you carry yourself, how you act in the duration of the wait. That's what patience is. It has nothing to do with longevity or anything of the sort. That's endurance. I just wanted to just clear that up there for the ones in the back. Just for me.
Unfortunately, we still there. It's gonna still leave us in like limbo here, not knowing, not being able to really prove that she didn't pay the 1,500 because the
Mm-hmm.
difference between the past total was 72,000 and or was 73,000 and I just found it.
I was
I
say
think
I'm
I
about to tell
closed
her,
out
I'm about to function that
anyways.
she's too busy
The
right now.
difference between the old total and the new total is 1,599.57 cents. So we need an updated list. It would be crazy if all of a sudden there was a $1,500 donation on there.
It's right there.
What?
It's right.
What?
I'm high as fuck, Ziggy. I'm sorry.
What are you talking about?
I said no. I looked up there. I said, yeah, they go to 1,500 right there, and then a little bit more,
Is
but not. I'm just
Yeah, I
being
know. That's what
funny.
I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Wouldn't it be crazy if there was a $1,500 donation and all of a sudden on the list, and she donated $1,500 like the last second just to be like, oh look, see, there's my donation.
Well, no, she said I need all y'all to go get y'all dollar back, and I'ma donate it for us because you can
Yeah,
trust
I
me.
do have a copy of the check.
Because you can trust me.
I mean, I don't. I mean, it's just a screenshot of what she posted.
Yeah. But
You
even
bet she
things
mailed that
that,
check when it filled
like,
out.
even
She
things,
might have. Like, this is the difference between the
let's just put it
previous
this way.
total and um what it is now. So,
I don't know how fast y'all could type, but let's see, man. We had 7:41, and then now you got
anyways,
4 minutes to just talk your shit about this and see how you feel. And after that, we're going to proceed. Everybody's responsible for their own dollar because it's been far too long to give a fuck now. Okay? Love you
what
guys.
are you talking about?
Everybody, we got 4 minutes to talk about the rest of this reward fund shit. And after that, then you chase your own dollar. Like, whoop, you got to be quicker than that. You know that commercial and get the little dollar on the damn
Um,
fish. You never seen that commercial? The little man, and he got the little fishing line. And he got the dollar, and people go to get it. He like, you got to be
well,
quicker than that.
all I know is that I don't care about who donated what, but I just don't like somebody going after or trying to go after Q when there's still she hasn't showed proof of her own, so but I am gonna read this just because it was posted today and I can try to
Yeah.
read it in 4 minutes.
Oh no, 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 you're good, you're good. I'm just saying, like, people got grievances and stuff. Like, talk your shit. You know what I mean? I'm real attentive, and if I have a suitable response for it, then cool. But after that, now you done spoke about it, and go do what you got to do to figure out your answer.
I
It's
don't
just
think
human
that
nature
any
to be
I think
heard.
everybody I think most people like have like
Girl, they
agree
probably
with
ain't on YouTube no more. They done changed their name or in a whole nother community. They probably somewhere doing DIY shit, arts and crafts. Like, fuck that shit over. I can't do. Uh-uh. But I'm telling you, so we'll see. We'll go ahead, Ziggy. Carry on.
You're fine. Well, we could move on and I could read about this finish this later if you want and we could talk about um
No, we could get it out the way. It's just like, what I'm saying, it's this right here. It's
because I do need
it's
to talk
substantial.
about like the hold on, I need to my daughter is like having a BF,
Well,
like
see,
she
that's
needs to calm
how it
down.
is. At least she could say words, because that little one there, I had to let her down. Go to sleep, girl. I'm the kid whisperer, y'all.
Sorry. No, because
You don't apologize for being human. Stop that.
the other thing that's going on is supposedly Jody Sue is do you think that it's possible that she was actually called in for questioning? Supposedly she was called in for questioning. I don't know.
She doing. Well, she's live right now, ain't she? Want me to go ask her?
Oh, okay, Aurora, thank you.
I would say
Huh?
I got accounts. So you want me to go ask her? I got account. I'll be like trying to switch accounts to troll. No, it's for her.
Who's live
But
right
I will
now?
go ask her though. Jody,
Who?
was she live?
You'll go ask her
Jody,
what?
if where she just
Ask
come?
her if
What you
she
do
knows
today?
somebody that goes by Playboy. Ask her that.
She gonna be like, I was just awesome. So I'm not gonna sing. So, hold on.
Ask Andy if he knows somebody that goes by Playboy. That's what I want to know.
I think he said he didn't.
I'll just say that.
But I mean, he
Um,
didn't know shit besides where he was doing at that current moment. From the looks of it, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't remember. I don't know. I don't remember. I'm just here. I'm trying to clear my name. You can't clear your name not knowing shit that's being asked about you, buddy. Just a little word of advice.
who's saying that they're here clearing their name?
That's what he said. You said ask Andy. I said don't ask him shit. He gonna be like, well, I don't really remember. I don't really know. I don't really know.
Let's
That
see.
was his answer to everything. I was like, what?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I was asking somebody who was watching. I'm like, did he
Well, he didn't
actually
see it.
answer
He is
some questions,
Playboy.
or did he sit there and say,
Well,
"I don't know"? Vague
oh, well,
answers.
clearly you didn't see it, Ziggy.
Was it all vague answers? Yeah, I didn't watch it because I knew it was gonna be
Yeah, because
bullshit.
real shit, you'd be yelling right now. Like, what the fuck? Is he fucking serious?
Yeah, that's
Fucking
I
idiot,
figured.
asshole. Sorry, guys, but
Yeah,
fuck him.
I figured. I figured. That's why I didn't
Yeah,
watch it, because I knew it was gonna be a bunch of
it was.
bullshit.
Yes, it seemed like that too. Like one, like it was very useless, and it was just like it really sucked that people waited so long. Well, I didn't really give a fuck. It's neither here nor there. You know what I'm saying? Did you do it or not? Okay, well, if you didn't do nothing, I don't give a fuck where you went to school. I don't give a fuck what you eat for lunch. I don't give a goddamn what kind of chips you like, when they expire, what kind of gas you put in your car, what kind of car you drive. Was it a red truck? Okay, was you over here? Was there? All right, well, you're irrelevant. On to the next. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck about you being a neighbor. Do you know her? Do you know where she is? Okay, well, then you're irrelevant. Okay? If something else comes back up, then maybe you'll swoop back around. Or maybe we'll just ask
If
somebody else about you.
if
Like,
if if Jody Sue made an in-person complaint regarding the restraining order, then is she gonna explain to them why she went into a chat asking Andy questions? Like, I don't understand how she can make a complaint about it, because he could have it totally dropped. Yeah, Andy is just as bad as Jody Sue, in my opinion.
yeah,
I mean,
they were like, no way. I was like, I mean, and everything here is just allegedly, it's just a little speculation. You know what I mean? We're playing a little game of Clue. All right, you know what I mean? Y'all put yourself in the chopping board. Don't expect not to get at least a little paper cut. So, you know what I mean? But I was gonna take notes a little bit. Didn't you? That's what you said, right? All right, paper cut your eye. But no, it was just like it seemed like I was don't know if it seemed staged or forced, kind of like, well, I'm just here because people were saying stuff about me, so I'm just here to try to clear my name. Okay, when you want to clear your name, let me tell you something. The last thing you're going to say is I don't know and I don't remember.
right.
When you
Exactly.
That's the
I
last
figured that
thing
he
you're
wasn't
going to
gonna
say.
answer anything, like,
Yeah,
really
because
answer anything.
anything after that, like, baby, you are no longer credible for your own work. We can't even come to you for you.
He seriously mentioned his Cash App, like, oh my
Yes,
god.
and at the end, see, Bex, when I tell you that my jaw literally dropped, I was like, oh, I went straight ratchet. I was like, oh no, he's denied. Oh, I was like, y'all done made me get real ethnic. He was like, why don't y'all, yeah, how about y'all do that? Drop my cash app, explain my cash app. I was like, wait, what did he say? Did he just say, did I just hear what I
Well,
just
because
heard?
the part that I heard is him, like, the one answer I heard him give is, it was
Thank you,
just
Miss
like,
Luck.
somebody asked him, like, "Oh, who was the people that would go in and out of that road?" And his answer was, "A lot of people go in and out of that road
Yeah,
all the
it was very
time."
vague, and
That was his
it seems like
answer.
it was more of like I said with everything. Everybody who has inserted themselves into this case, it's just been like a fucking pre-formatted fucking SD card. Like it don't work. It don't work. Like it. Like what was the point of you? You know what I mean? Like you guys keep coming in as these like fucking diverted distractions and just to what I'm saying. Oh, boom! Y'all playing pinball with the facts and shit. Like we don't know, and it really sucks to try to. You have to use discernment, and everybody cares so much about this little girl because we clearly see that everybody around her does not. People are playing like 15 minutes of fame. Oh, look what I can do with this case and shit. Like, but ain't none of y'all did shit because everybody who's inserted themselves, even the parents, we're better off without you. Just trying to figure out shit off of instinct and whatever actual clues. Because every piece of fact, quote unquote, there's no factual facts. There's no truthful truths because you guys show how dishonest y'all are. You guys show your full character, but then you want us to believe you just because that's your daughter. Well, but then she should still be with you. I'm sorry, but you can't care now because you see how profitable it is to be caring. Like I said, make them feel bad and get the cash. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game goes around here. And that's why I was like, yeah, real talk. And the reason why, like I said, with Jody, it's like the thing is that with people, like, why do people support her? Why do people? I said, you got to understand, they're not supporting her. They're supporting a previous them that they have bonded with in her. When you trauma bond a motherfucker, you're not going nowhere because no matter what anyone says. But what about what she went through? Then guess what? Then pat that bitch on the back because she got through it, or you wouldn't know about it. And pat yourself to it and move the fuck on. Ain't nobody keeping you there but you. You know what I mean? It hasn't affected you to the extent where you're no longer functional because you sit here a long time, all the time.
Yeah, I
And
mean, I
You know,
agree,
like,
Genty. If he's gonna get donations, he needs to give us real answers. Then I don't know.
well,
You
he's
know,
trying
a
to get
lot
out
of
of there.
people are on the road. Oh, well,
He said
like
it's for his trailer. He needs a trailer fund. He better rent one. Yeah, I always reference him.
I
Sorry.
mean, I know that people were telling me this last night, but just hearing it again, it's just like, I mean, that's why I couldn't watch it because it was like, if he's gonna give us like some real answers about like things
Yeah.
he's like seen or whatever, um, then that'd be cool. I would love to. I mean, I did want to. It's true that I
But
did
I
want to talk
honestly
to him
feel
and
like
stuff.
his
But I
real
didn't know he was
answers,
gonna sit there and just like be
his
like,
real
I don't
answers ain't stepping
know,
foot
and
over here. Because I feel that's why I said I feel like the real answers was already talked about before they decided which. He said, "Yeah, we'll look at the chat and pick out some interesting ones. So you're only going to answer interesting questions, okay? Ones that you find intriguing."
interesting. No, they're not gonna be interesting. They're gonna be the ones that he doesn't mind answering. Which
Yeah,
is gonna just be like, I
yeah,
don't know.
because
But
the answer
he's
because it's
gonna
just it's like which we already knew that. We
he's
still
gonna
don't know.
pass up on my
Yeah,
question of
and then
how
when people really started asking, he was like, "Actually, I think I'm gonna get up off here. I'll do another live probably sometime this week." Yeah, and then they're like, "Yeah, you
oh,
already been on
okay.
here for an hour and a half." You know what I mean? But it was like, it takes time to pick up and the things like that. But actually, you should be more comfortable at this point. You know what I mean? Like, and with as much things that have been said about you, sir, if you come across this or anybody run it back, I'm tell everybody that I speak about. My disclaimer is I don't give not a single .5 of a fuck. Okay, I don't. Sorry. So that's my disclaimer. So don't come to me with your feelings or emotions because you ridded yourself of that. The minute that you didn't show up for you, you don't let people say things like that about you, and then you get up there and talk about chips and shit. Okay, like
Right,
what? You know what I
right.
mean? Like so, my thing would have been like, look, before I answer any questions, let me speak on what I've already heard. And then after that, because I'm here to clear my name, not to be interrogated. Because who the fuck are any of y'all at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? So let's just keep it G. You want to be seen. You seen everybody, Don, Cantor, all of them. You were the only one who hadn't been seen. You're the only one. It wasn't about your voice being heard. You trying to see what that's like. You know what I mean? And that's what I said. Let's just keep it G here. Like me, keep it G. I'll tell you all the time. Well, why? You know why I got so much success? Well, anybody? I don't believe in no gay, straight. It don't matter. I'm human. You know what I'm saying? If I connect you, I'm connected to you because guess what? I'm gonna tell you exactly what you with it or not. Ain't no beating around the bush, nothing. And people are afraid to be that honest, and that's why they're never going to get what's for them. They're never going to be seen as themselves, and they're always going to fuck themselves out of their good in their life because
Mhm.
of their falseness. You know what I'm saying? You got to
Yep,
be you in
yep,
order to get what's for you. You
yep.
cannot pick and choose who's the
100%.
best for you to be. And that's what people
100%.
do. It's like because who's ever for you, baby, they're going to fall into line. When people don't like you or don't agree with you, then let them be that. That's their right. And you know what you do? You grant that and you walk the fuck away. You don't conform and try to, you know what I'm saying, you don't pull up to a bitch in Play-Doh mode. No, you're not going to mold me. And you're not about to play with me neither. This is who I am. Do you like it or not? Now I can compromise a little bit. There's things that okay, well I won't do that around you, or I can work with that because the thing is, how do we come together without taking more or less from one or another of something that we both can we can deal with that. You know what I mean? Like and a lot of people they don't know how to think from a partner type mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like how can I benefit off of you? And it's like, hey, Hurricane, how you doing, baby? But it really sucks like that. And when people see people doing good, it's so sad that we can't even be like, hey, I'm so proud of you. Like I'm just really proud of you. I don't want anything from you, but for you to know that I am proud of you. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't know that I seen you, you know what I mean? I see you around, and you went from asking me to $1 to just, you know what I'm saying, doing you, and it's beautiful. Simple as that. I don't. Oh, you go. Let me get my money back though. Since you doing good now. No, no.
Mhm.
Sometimes the best thing you can give to anybody is the acknowledgement of their progress from your own truth. Simple as that. I'll be like, hey, look, I don't really fuck with you, but I see you balling over there, so you can let me hold something. I know, let me have it. I'm not gonna give it back. I'm just to be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like why? Because I mean, what you gonna do with it all? Like, just I want some money too. Can we be twins? Can we be pocket twins? Like, let's split it, or like whatever. You know, I'm not about to sit here and act like I like and be all like, okay, let me get up closer today. Hey, I'm not about to fake like I like you to get anything from you. Because what I did, I just wasted my own time. I just wasted my own time because I could have got that plus more with the right person that I was supposed to get that with. Because we both understand that we are coming outside of ourselves to right now be in the company of one another. No, you still got to be you. Wherever you show up at, you always need to show up as yourself. I tell the one thing that you're going to get with me, baby, is always me. I don't get what say what. Nah, no, I'm not going to do that. Absolutely not. Like, why act like that? I'm not acting, bitch. It's me. I wake up like this. I just be like this. You know. Now, what I can do is act normal. I can dumb it down, but that's not me. And if I was to do that, then you would again be like, "What's wrong with you?" Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Right? Like, it's what's
Yeah,
it to you? That I respond to people that also, what's it to you? You know what I'm saying? Like when you ask people stuff, before you ask that, ask yourself, what the fuck does this matter to me? How does this add on to me emotionally? How does this add on to me at all? If it doesn't, then don't. Period. Like, the fuck, I keep it 1K all the time. Like, bitch, what you think? I said I don't like. Yes, you do. How you gonna tell me I like you? And if I say I'm crazy, how you gonna tell me I'm not? So when you fuck around and we end up on Snap, see, bitch, you just had to fuck around and find out. You know what I mean? Like you, people be curious, George, and that's what it is. People always want to see how far they can go, and then a lot of people have this false sense of entitlement because maybe, you know what I'm saying, I added you all Monday through Wednesday, but on Thursday I didn't see the chat was booming, and now, oh, you fake, you ain't say hi to me, bitch. You could have called me in real life. Don't say shit to me in real life about online when you have access to me in real life. You know what I'm saying? We doing
yeah,
online shit over here. I'm not about to do that. People don't understand when you log off, that's when you log into your real life. They don't need to bleed into the other, and that's what bothers me so much that people take it to that extent. You know what I mean? It's like, bro, why what? I don't give a damn. Why don't you ever call me and tell me you're not? You know what? You don't get to call me anymore. You the type of bitch you gotta text me before you call me and tell me what you want to talk about, and then I'll tell you if you can call. I swear to God, people be like, what? Yes, girl. You don't just call me and start talking. Absolutely not. You don't respect me at that moment. And when I say that I'm not doing nothing, and you take that as okay, well, let me just pour my day on you. Again, that'll be the last time you vent to me. It's not that I don't care about you. Yeah, it's not that I don't care about you, but you don't care about me. Like what? But I called you. No, you didn't call me because you trust me. You called me because don't nobody else want to hear that shit. That's why you called me. And so you're not about to sit here and toxically try to make me feel good. Well, no, you do it. You do it better. No, you're a fucking narcissist. I can read through all the lines. Well, I want you to do it because you do it better. No, you want me to do it because I know how to do it and you're fucking lazy. That's why. Let's keep it G. You don't know if I do it better because you've never done it at all. Okay? Why? Because I always do it. Let's cut the shit here, okay? Here, take it. And they're like, well, damn, you ain't got to be so. No, you don't have to be so fake. Life is too short for you to be sitting here trying to fucking concoct a way to get some shit done when you can just ask for it. And understand that every time you ask a question, there's always going. There's a duality. I could say yes or I could say no, boy, because I fucking can. Yeah, you asked me. I don't know who the fuck told you to pre-answer, but you don't do that. You don't, because you're gonna get your little ego crushed. You gotta give your ass a spiritual sit down. Okay?
a spiritual sit down.
Yes, I'm gonna grab you from your soul because you need to learn this is deeper. It's deeper. You know what I'm saying? Even though it's surface level, a lot of people don't understand that. You think you deep, but you real deep on the surface. You don't have no depth to you. So I'm saying you looking real kind of like, "Ugh," like like you good. You're not holding you well. So you cannot expect people to care about you more than you do. Now, yes, some people are they have empathy and things like that, but you're a horrible person because you target those people that you know have compassion, that you know are empathetic, that you
Mhm.
know have been through something similar, that you know what I'm saying? So then now you're prying on people's social dynamic. That's a form of extortion. See, like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? And people don't understand that, but it could be a lot of people locked up if they really knew how to present the shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, she just got me for this much because she knew that it was going to trigger me, and I would not be able to say no because it was going to hurt me. Fuck her, it was gonna hurt me. You know what I'm saying? So nah, she not getting nothing. I throw some hot pennies from 1905 at the bitch. Like I ain't gonna, turn it up, make it enough. You know what I mean? Put some work into you. But that's $100 right there. But you don't, you know what I'm saying? If I gave you a bunch of pennies, you would be mad, not even realizing how much I just gave you because you want me to not only figure out what your problem is and then figure out how to solve your problem, but then to actually solve it for you. And then what? Wait for to come do that again? Absolutely not. Bitch, if I count these pennies, then you just gonna be a witness. You sign it off. You see me do that, right? Okay, yeah, yeah. No, and it's just it's crazy like that. But that's just how I see things in life. And it's like a lot of people are like, oh, damn, I don't have nobody to help me. I don't have no, baby. Guess what? You have shown and proven that you are not helpable. You are not the type to assist. You know what I'm saying? There comes a time and place where you have to know when to say no. And it's not selfish. It's self-preservation. You know what I'm saying? Like is and people don't. Well, you're not about to make me feel bad because I don't want to give you my money with your broke ass. Like I'm not about to play with you because you can fuck around and get your feelings hurt. Well, why should I have to lie and say I
And
don't
then
got it?
Tracy said to roll those pennies up too, not just a
Right.
penny, a roll of
That
penny.
part, right. You better have a little bag. Go to Dollar Tree. Count you out your first 107. Wait, $1.25 tree. Hold up. Let me go back. You know what I mean? And go back and invest in them rolls, and then guess what? Take your ass to the tech cashing place or somewhere. They need coins. They'll be like, "Oh, thank you very much. I need some change." Yeah, yeah. You want to? I already counted it for you, bro. Let me get them solids. Like, what's up? Go on me. Like, put it in your little money bag and take to the bank. We're making it easy for everybody. But see, the thing is that people don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the work. Everybody want what? Everybody want a job till it's time to come to work. You know what I mean? Just like we get ethnic. Everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga. Nobody want to be a nigga. Now hell no, never mind. You can take this do rag, take that big booty bitch, all that. Hell no, I'm about to let me stick to what I know. I need to be me. You know what I mean? Like nah, the struggle is real. But at the end of the day, that it's not localized to a single, you know what I'm saying, race. I don't do the damn race card, but I don't know what the hell I am. My ancestry look like a goddamn Black Friday receipt. It's a law. Like what? I'm like, what the fuck is this? Y'all was just crossbreed. Okay, yeah. All right, cool. I was better off without that. I was confused as hell. I was like, wait, okay, it's 2%, 1%. What? How the hell is this? I don't. Y'all just take my own blood because y'all is all fucked up in here. My family, even my immediate family, had me confused my whole life. Like, okay, wait, so my daddy Jamaican, and then my grandma. So if Nana, if you ain't black, why you keep calling me a little niglet? Like, I'm not about to play
Oh,
with you, lady. Yeah, but she was Indian, but still, like, I would have to
she
figure it
said
out.
that?
What, my grandma?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, she called me a little niglet. That's a little
Oh
baby
my
nigga,
god, that's horrible.
ain't it? I was all kind of shit. Ugly duckling,
Yeah,
ugly
that's
duckling.
horrible. That's
I would
disrespectful. Even if it is
everything I was called when I was younger, it always
even
had
if
the
it
word
was a black person,
black.
I would feel like it's
It always had
disrespectful.
the word black in it. And you know what's crazy is that I really the only black I got in me is from my dad. My dad's Jamaican. You know what I'm saying? But
Mhm.
that's it. Like my mom, she ain't black. You know what I'm saying? My girl was not black. You know what I'm saying? So it is just funny because people are like, well, yeah, well, yeah, you do look. I said, you ain't never seen them Mexicans? They darker than dark. They catch you in the alley and steal your whole identity. You know what I mean? Down tomorrow they gonna be you, bro. Don't you drop that shit. You better check your pocket, boy. Cause Jorge about to be Michael. I tell you, but hey, your shit. I don't give a damn. But see, I'm Puerto Rican, but it don't matter. I can talk about anybody, but I'm gonna always speak the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's not derogative. It's true. But if I say it to you in a demeaning way, that's where I'm wrong at. But you shouldn't be offended because you know that it's true. And
You
that's
worked with
my
a I'm sorry, I was reading a
no, I was reading it too. I worked with a lady who called her kids that they were all black.
wow.
Oh, so they was
Just
they
like
was
that's what Natasha called her. Didn't she call her that lady that Natasha Cooper? Didn't she call her like adopted daughter that or something?
Mm-hmm. Who's the hell is that?
That's who, like, and she's half black.
Miss
That's, I
Cheryl,
don't know.
I'll never say
That's
that.
kind of horrible. It's pretty bad.
I've never seen a black person before. I'm sorry. I've never seen a white person either, and that's just me, and I'm sticking to it. And that's that on that. You know what I mean? I've always been really.
Mhm.
I've always get shit for it, and that's me. And even when I was younger, they used to laugh at me because I would go to the closet. I'll grab a black shirt and grab a white shirt. Okay, my black ass about to put this black shirt on. Do you still see me? Because I'm not black. Excuse me, white girl. Can you put this white t-shirt on? Do you see her? Because she's not white. Okay. Let's just see shit for what it is. You may get to know people. Don't just label them by what's familiar to you. You
Mhm.
know? Hey, like you look interesting. Like what is your you understand that your ethnicity is not your race. Okay? So people are just stupid like that. And I don't speak stupid, so that's why I don't talk to too many people.
Mhm.
Exactly. We are all the same. But see, that's what I tell people when I break it down. Me and people are like, I cannot stand you. Okay, well, have a seat in the back with the rest of the business. I don't give a damn. You know what I mean? Hey, look, I don't get no breaks from myself. I've been living with me since the day I was born and until I go. So I really think it's selfish of people to come to another motherfucker and complain about them when you don't have to be here. I got to live with me. You got the option to walk the fuck away. So do it.
That's
You're
a
not about
good
to come
point,
tell me
lady
nothing
or
about
Mama
me.
T. Just like how she
Mama,
just
we're
said, we're
all
all
different
different
shades.
state. We're all
Yeah, and that's
different
what I was about to
shades
say.
of brown,
Human.
really. Shades
That's what the
brown.
word human means.
We're just
If I was
all
to
we're
write
just
it
all the
out,
same color, just different shades.
yeah, write it out. Look, put human, right? But
Mhm.
and put in parentheses just a silent e. But man is a species. Man overall is not about male or female. Man is what we are. We're a man, but as human, we're all different shades, hues, colors of man. That's what human means. But people are just so stupid that yeah. I do know you. I do. I know everybody better than themselves, but the goal is not to know them, it's to deliver themselves. What you get from me is your damn self. So come get some you. Like I'm not about to you know what I mean? I'm just that's how I make the world a better place by giving you a better understanding of you. Simple as that. When I pull a you on you, I'm not gonna do that because I don't do shit like that. So I'm not gonna about to you ain't gonna know how I feel until I do it to you. I would never. You're not gonna know how it feels until you understand what you're doing. So you
Wow,
already know.
look at
That's why I
what
don't
Lee
give a shit about
Frosty.
nothing.
That's that's crazy. Your
I
mom called
was
you a bastard from birth to death. Wow.
mhm,
Oh, no, she
girl.
did say that, Justin.
I be cussing people out in the store. I done been called all the time. I had this man in Lyman, Colorado. I got left by the Greyhound, y'all. Like he stopped at a stop that was not in the route, and he told us we could get off and get some juice and stuff. And I was excited and shit. I was like, "Y'all, what's up, y'all?" Okay, cool. Like, then I was at the register and I had just told this man, "Don't leave me." You see all these options? They got all the Mountain Dew, Baja Blast, and Cold Red. I'm like, "Dang, I want kind of like, no, it's some juice." I'm like, okay. Do you know I'm at the register and I see these lights pulling off and I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. That don't look like that's a long ass car. What the fuck? Oh man, I just started running. I was leaving all that right there and then I was out there. The Greyhound was like, well, that's not our route, pretty much. And it tell you it's pitch black. The damn gas station, it was a Flying J and it was a Denny's attached to it and then like a damn truck stop. When I tell you this man had straight spurs, stood in front of me, he said, "Well, I don't know what to tell you. I ain't putting no nigger in my car, but here's $20." I said, "What?" They about to tar and feather my ass. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
gotta get the baby. She want me. Hold on. But yeah, I was so scared. But let me tell you what happened too, because this shit was creepy. Hold on.
Wow. She just she's the realest of the real. Yeah. Yeah, differences are what make us great. I love your comment, Lena, that's up here. Um, so you're from Croatia. That's really cool. I audibly gasp. I'm not used to people hearing people be that way. Differences should be enjoyed, not a problem. We need to be nice about differences, not judgy. Obviously, less diversity, everything, everyone, every fingerprint, snowflakes, flower is different and unique. Yeah, just what just happened to her? Just muted. You love everyone. I know. I mean, really, that's the. I don't. Yeah, it's. I can't believe though that. I mean, actually, I can believe that a mother would say that about their own child. Actually, some of the things that you guys are and what she said about. I can't even say that word. Like I cannot say that word. Like it's just. I don't even like when I'm listen to rap music for a good majority of my life, and I still don't. I won't even really say when they say it with the A. Really, I feel weird. Um, but or calling your child a bastard. Or, I don't know. I don't understand some mothers. Like I just can't. It really screws with somebody the rest of their life. Um, there are people of all different races who don't like a whole group of another race. I will never understand it. We are all each our own person. I listen to heaps of rap when Tupac says it's different. I can handle that. Your family called you a bastard? Really? Aw. I mean, my daughter was born out of wedlock. I would freaking never talk to one of my family members again if they said that about my daughter. I never even freaking think of her like that. That's crazy. I mean, it's the norm anymore these days, it seems like. So, Native Indian Mohawk and have been called squaw. I don't know what squaw is, but I don't know why people would say that. It doesn't sound very nice, even though they probably don't think that they probably think it's like they're joking and it's not offensive, but it's a term of endearment on us. Oh, what is bastard is? Who's on panel? I swear we would be besties. I've never met someone as real as her. Sign, sign me, or as real as her. Send me, or yeah, she's real. It's she goes by Ethereal as Obsidian, and she does have a channel. If the mods want to share her link, please. But I don't think she really goes live much. She's usually in other people's chats and on other people's panels. A friend of mine, a white boy married a Vietnamese woman, and he's visiting her small local country in Nam, and people are coming up to him asking to take photos because they've never seen a white person. Wow. Bosnian, Croatian. I'm in Virginia now. Thanks, Ziggy. I've seen a lot in war. People who judge based on things we can't help are the lowest of low. Yes, exactly. Just like when just like when people start to like in an argument, they go after somebody's like looks or whatever. That's something that for the longest as long as I can remember, I've been working on not to do because it just I feel like you automatically it just shows to me that you don't have an argument. I mean, why would you need to even go there? A little bitch, and guess what? They're asking. I hate when I was. Aw, thank you, Brooke. I did read your comment, Samantha. Fighting every day in front of their kids and potential violence towards one another. Yeah, well, I think what like half of like children are born out of wedlock these days, or almost. Um, how boring would it be if we all looked at? Yeah, that would be boring. Oh, you mean you cheeky little bastard. Oh, okay. Yeah, I see what you mean. You were nearly a grown teenager, and she was literally crazy and still broke my heart. I can't imagine saying something like that to any child or being talked to like that as a child. Yeah, making your I am so I mean, one of the things I'm very passionate about is treating your children, especially if you have more than one, all the same. Do not like single them out like they're different or that you love them less or that one's the favorite. I'm telling you guys, it really affects people their whole life. You have I just don't get that. I don't think it's okay to have favorites and stuff. That makes me cringe when I hear stuff like that. Um, it causes a lot of psycholo- psychological, emotional damage, and yeah, makes them feel inferior, like something's wrong with them. Um, it's just not supposed to be like that. You don't have favorites when it comes to kids, and also, you know, a child shouldn't be treated differently for something that was the parent's fault, like, or that wasn't. We should say not their fault. Like they can't help like who their parents are. It doesn't even make sense to make fun of somebody for their race if they're born out of wedlock. It just doesn't make sense to me. It's just stupid. I think it's funny that you say that you put this quote up here. I always find beauty in things that are odd and imperfect. They're much more interesting by Mark Jacobs. That's so crazy you say that because I was just having a conversation with a friend about Mark Jacobs recently and how his models that he chose, um, and she used to actually work for Mark Jacobs. The models that they chose were or that he chose are different. Like he wanted he wanted different, like interesting, you know, like you look at them and it feels like their picture could like tell a story, you know? I mean, that's the type of models it does seem like to me. I had a freaking long conversation with somebody about this the other day. It's how it seems to me Marc Jacobs is the one that I think of like that it seems to be one of the first in the beauty industry that started using models who just like have an interesting look, like just different. Started using, putting makeup on men and um, just it's different, I guess, than the norm, I suppose. Middle child is never the favorite. I don't know about that. The city fall asleep. No, I think she had to do something. She's helping take care of her niece, I think. Tawanda. I might get off of here in a second but I don't want to just leave with when she's on mute and then come back here in like an hour. Alexander McQueen in the 90s, his models were called ugly by the press. They were unique. Well, I don't think that I don't know Alexander McQueen. That might be the name that she brought up too. I can't remember. She brought up another name. It might have been that. But it might have been that. But I don't think they're ugly actually at all. I think they're beautiful because when I look at them, they're different than the norm, I guess, like than what you would see at then like okay, for example, like Playboy, or I mean that's obviously a different type of modeling, but I'm talking about that look. That's like commercial. I guess is that commercial or how would you describe that? Like um it's just different. So people like the models in Marc Jacobs, they film well. They are photogenic. A lot of them just have interesting, like nice bone structures and clear skin, and some of them have cool like freckles. Um, just different traits that make them like stand out and look interesting. It's beautiful. It's not ugly at all. You love me the most of everyone. Yeah, I know sometimes people like my dad will tell all of us like we're his favorite, like individually, if it was just like I mean, but he's not gonna he does say things like that, but it's not just like to one child all the time. Strange as you look at models. I usually do think unique is beautiful. I think it I have 3 tabs open looking searching keywords trying to remember. Oh, for what? Just babysitting. I'm a weirdo. Uniqueness is what I'm attracted to. Humans that are the opposite of society's version of beauty have a layer of grit that is like a magnet. Out the Tiffer situation that was you up, people would be dragging you and leave road rash. Don't give up. Yeah, I am. I'm not going to give up. It's not going to be what I'm talking about 24/7. I mean, but every time that she talks out about something which she's like that, like today,
So
yeah.
sorry. She won't go to nobody else. Yeah. Go ahead.
No, you're good. I was just about to say I was about to get off here. Did you want to have any famous last words? I'm going to come back, but
Where you going, girl? Nah, I
in
just
three
had to, I had
hours.
to.
I need to go for like an hour, and then I'll probably be back.
Okay, I
So
ain't tripping. Nah, I just for my mom, she just able to. I just had to help her bend down, get the tub ready for the baby. But yeah, but nah, I mean, I'm just y'all know me. I just be talking. I just be saying shit just
you
because.
don't have any famous last words or any any last thing to last I don't know anything that's on your heart that you want to say.
Ah, ha, ha. That was so fake, though, but it was a real laugh. But nah, just like what I mean. It's just
Well,
it's
it goes
my
along with all the fake people on YouTube.
you
So
know what I'm saying. I'm absorbent. But nah, I just my best advice to all people all the time is just be you. You know what I'm saying? And have conviction in that just at all times. Be you. That's it. Because when you choose you, you can never go wrong. When you do what you got to do for
that's
yourself,
true.
it's as simple as that. When you
Exactly.
do you for you, as you know who you are and where you want to be, that's it. When you do shit because you want to impress other people and shit like that, like nah,
Right.
I tell everybody the best way to hurt a narcissist or anybody who ever hurt you is to move on and do better for yourself, not to prove a point to them, not to show them what you just do it for you. And that's the
Yeah.
best revenge on
You'll
anybody.
be the happiest you are in your, you've
And you can
ever been
smile
if
and show
you're just
all your
yourself.
teeth. Yeah. But yep.
Yeah.
I ain't doing shit. So what you gonna do later? Arts and crafts. Why don't you talk about arts and crafts? I like arts and crafts. But now you be talking about playing. What you be playing? Pictionary or something? I don't know. You like, you guys want to go play the drawing game?
Oh, you haven't played that yet with that?
What
Oh,
is it?
you haven't been in there?
Nah, I be
It's
playing
called,
Twister by myself.
uh, we I was gonna ask you if you wanted to, kinda do, like, but you might have to.
Nah, I mean she bet swear. I ain't nothing. I don't play no games, but I'm competitive. But what we both could do? I could play. I
Oh,
could
well,
draw
that you
though.
just say you don't play no games then, so.
I always say that to people though. I'm like, I don't play no games, but I'm competitive than
Oh.
motherfucker. I love trivia. I always do trivia. I hit people with trivia all the time. But yeah, I love trivia.
Yeah, we
And
did that last time when, Dolly was on here, we played a game of trivia against each other,
oh yeah, I love that. I love the
we could
games I
play
like to
around,
play.
and then after that, we could, end it if you want. If you wanna play
It's
around
nothing. It's nothing.
of,
I'm gangster. I
I
like
do
playing
wanna
like
go get a
song
drink though real
association.
quick. You talk to the folks while I go get a drink.
All right, folks. I've taken a drink. I'm drinking a simply spiked signature lemonade. Um, I don't know if y'all like the simply lemonade, but that's the best one. So yeah, they decided to go alcohol with it. It's only 5%, but that's good enough for me. You know, I just want to feel grown. But yeah. You like trivia too? That's good. What's your favorite type of trivia? Like, I like random shit. Like, you know what I mean? I like random because I don't like to let people, say like pregame and prep. Like, no, like I want to know what you know. Yeah, I would play games over there when I go live. My lives be lit. Not really. I'm lying, but no, it do. But it be lit by just what we do in there. But it don't be lit by the number. But I don't really care about that. Like, if I only want a lot of subs just for our community, community wall, whatever like that. Cause I like imagery and shit like that. Like I like to I listen to people. I like to take stuff. Like I make stuff for people. They be like, "Oh, how did you know?" Like because I listen. Like like. But I listen. Yeah. Oh, the raspberry one. Yeah. See this one. I got a watermelon one, but the watermelon. It came with watermelon, blueberry, and strawberry. But yeah. Other than that, what you guys like? I like to cut up my clothes and make new clothes. I don't know why. I be slicing up all my clothes, but it's good for you know for life. Like, and that's why when I deal with people, I be like, look, bitch, I done already cussed you out like before I saw you, so I don't have nothing to say to you now. Like I like to do that so that when I step outside, and encounter people, I don't ever act outside of my character. You know what I mean? Like let me hit this quarter and let me just really cuss you out in the worst way. Then I can come back and speak to you like a civilized person because I don't like to really operate with misplaced emotions and anger. I don't possess anger. I don't really. Just like I despise every person who would ever introduce the feeling of hate into my heart. Like when I tell you that's such a horrible feeling, I don't think anybody deserves to know what it feels like to hate someone. Like it's yeah, to just listen. I tell people that all the time. It's like but you got to listen, but you also have to have discernment, and you have to understand the difference between intelligence and intellect. And it's it's that'll take you so far because a lot of people they can repeat things, but you ask one too many questions, then it's like, oh, we didn't get that far. Like, you listened just enough to sound smart when you repeated it. And that's crazy, And I don't use hate a lot, but I really do hate people who feel like they know everything and that they have nothing to learn from anyone.
Yeah. Uh-oh, she muted again.
Well,
Um,
I'm right here. That's 'cause I be talking shit.
all
Yeah.
right, I'll get that.
You said a link? What I got to do?
Well, let me think here. You're gonna have to. I'm trying to think. Do you have an? I don't know. Do you have a phone? or are you on your phone right now, or? Yeah, no, I was gonna say, I was just thinking you might not have another device. Are you on a laptop?
I am.
Okay, you can use
I have my
you can
laptop is sitting on top of my laptop next to my iPad. Yeah.
or but you're on a laptop right now?
Yes.
Okay, so you
What
can
would
just
I need
open
to
up
be on?
another you can open
Oh,
up
okay, okay,
another
okay.
tab, so that will be
Okay.
fine.
Okay.
Um, it will that you'll go to, jackbox.tv, and
Wait a
you'll put
minute.
in the
That sounds like
code.
an adult website.
It's not an adult website,
Okay.
but it's supposed to be like a silly trivia game, so, I mean, we could play, like, a couple rounds or a couple games if you want, just like the first one could be just like a practice if you're wanting to. It's up to you, but because it's different type. It is trivia, but sometimes it's like they'll use like puns and stuff, like so they'll spell things a little bit different just
Okay.
because
That's like Matt.
yeah,
I like
it's
Matt
supposed to
Gab.
be funny.
Matt
Um,
Gab is my shit.
and I also need to make a well, I'll probably
Hey,
be back on
that
in a
picture
couple
kind of
hours
cute.
after we play this. I'll probably be back on, later, and then I do need to set a date for the thing I was gonna do for Barbie.
Okay.
Barbie from the West
All
Coast or
right.
of the
Let me
West
know.
Coast. Okay,
Okay.
so let me think. I'm trying to think here. Trying to remember
Be
how to
right
pull
back.
this game up. Having a brain, let's see. Oh, that's right. Steam. You hate when your elastic in your undies gets worn out and you have to use suspenders to hold them up. Oh man, that's funny. You're only here for the adult materials. Okay, so here we go. So sounds so loud on my end though. Hold on. That's the game, obviously. Hold on, I'll share the screen. Okay, so hit start. Um, let me see how loud it. Okay, is it too loud, or she's gonna be able to have to be able to hear it? So I might want to turn it a little bit, even though it's like really loud on my end. Um, okay, Ethereal, you go to jackbox.tv. WXDB is the code you'll put in. Oh, and I will too. I suppose two other people could play if there's a couple people out there that want to play against me. City, I don't know. But the thing is, we probably better wait till me and her are both in at least. WXDB. So there I am. City, are you there? No, I'm gonna still be like. You don't get this game? It's just trivia. They try to be funny, but no. After she gets in here, it's tall. Okay, after she gets in here, other people. It will let up to two other players join. Um, but I need to make sure there's a space open for her, which there's still two open right now. City. Open up a tab and go to jackbox.tv and type in this code. I wish there was a way for me to turn off the turn down the volume of it until well, whoever is the it looks like somebody's already joined, but I just need to make sure City can get in too. But then whoever, I guess I did. Oh, no. Who started it?
I know a lot. I don't know Jack. I know a lot.
Hey, were you in it?
Am I winning?
Are you in it?
No.
Did you already join?
Mm-mm.
Are you tall boy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Hold on, I can't hear her. I'm going to exit out. Were you tall boy?
Oh, I
City.
thought you was. I was. Look, I'm slow. I'm so StreamYard. I'm sitting there waiting for a link.
No, yeah, you have to open up another tab. Okay, just open up another tab. I'll make sure. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Nobody join until City's in. Because it will allow up to 2 other players. So I told people if they wanted to play, they could. The first 2.
Yeah, what is it?
I need to ask. You okay? Go to Jackbox. Here, I'll put it in the back chat. Can you see the private chat?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just tell you the code first, like privately. So go to jackbox.tv open up another tab, and then hold on, I'll get the game open. It's just so loud, like I can't hear you over it. That's what sucks. But the thing is, you need to be able to hear it.
Oh, I was just going on from my phone. It won't work there.
Oh, you can go on your phone too. You don't have to go on.
Okay.
It will be probably better if you use your phone.
Okay. And then you said then put a code in.
Yeah, it will have a code. Did you get to jackbox.tv?
Let's see. I just see it right here. Yeah, I just go to private chat. Yeah.
You got that open?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to turn it down. It's so loud. Okay, and then the code. It will tell me a code here in a second. I'll just type you the code, okay? Because others are going to probably try to join, and I just want to make sure you're in first. Hold on, let me see here. Okay, so that's the code that's in the back private chat is the code that you're going to type in. Let me see if you're joined. As soon as you're in, then I'll let everybody else see I'll share the screen so others can join if they want to. So, did you see that short clip, and what is your thought? What's the short clip? Innocent until proven guilty? Hey, City, did you get in? Actually, it doesn't show you in, so. I wish it would let me, like, turn off the sound until we start the game, but it doesn't, unfortunately. As far as I know. Thank you, Marlena. Well, whoever is the first 2 in here after she comes in. Hey, City. I don't know if she can hear me.
That's why. It's fine.
They could be placed to cover your nipples at the same time. I gave her the code. What do you mean she needs the code? Where do you see that she needs the code? The code's in the back chat. Where did you see that she needs the code? Why'd you say she needs the code?
Yeah, UBV. Oh yeah, I see it.
Okay.
Sorry, y'all. People I told you I live with petty people. It's just when things are intentional, it makes it a lot worse. Okay. Yeah, okay, and then I put that. Did it gotta be capitalized like that?
It will go in automatically capitalized. It doesn't have to.
Oh, okay. One it down.
And you just put in your answers with the little screen that comes up. Don't hit
Okay,
anything
cool.
until.
You know what I be doing? I be making my own. Which colors? It's a little tedious, but it's fun. Like I play it with my nieces and stuff. Like we do like family trivia and stuff that the questions pertain
What
to
game
just
do you
like
play?
It's I just make them. I do different ones. I just make them. Like so it's actual whatever questions and stuff that I put in there, and then the answers. Like you do like multiple choice. You could do like trivia. You could do like the buzzer type game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a bunch of different ones. Yes.
Are you in yet?
Yeah, I'm in here. I'm just entering this code. Okay, can we play now?
It doesn't show you're in. Yeah. Are you going in
Oh, they
or
told me to enter my name. Yeah, okay, there.
there? Okay, there you are. Okay, now I'll share it so that somebody else can. If the first other. Okay, so that's the code. If the first two, if anybody else wants to join, we'll just wait a second. That Dobbs guy, listen to the background. Oh, that's right. I went to go listen to it and then I got distracted. So we got Mama Steph also. Anybody else? We'll just, okay. All right. Everybody's in. See, it's so quiet. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to hear it well enough. Now it's quiet. Maybe if I hit mute. Maybe if I mute while the questions are going, it will. Oh, I didn't know about that.
Oh, y'all couldn't even. I'm talking. This is on mute.
Can you hear it good enough? Oh,
Let me see.
you're gonna have to be able to hear it probably, or just read the question. You don't really need to hear her. Just answer the. Okay, here we go. Answer the question by pressing on your phone.
Okay.
I'm gonna mute during the questions to.
Mm. We can't hear it either. I could read it to you.
Yeah, it's really quiet because the other two didn't put in. Yeah, see how some of the questions are really stupid.
Yeah, they're busting
I've. It's quiet for me too, guys.
Listen to.
It won't let me turn it up.
Now I'll read it. One man's made of skin. One man's made of wood. Who's the dummy? Oh. Say what?
It's asking you where the Gobi Desert is. Is it in Mexico? I don't. I don't
Yeah,
know
I don't
either.
know.
And I've heard this question before.
Let me put my glasses on. Actually, you said I'm thinking about cheese. You said go where? I'm like Gouda.
Oh, I just guessed. I did
I
hear
thought you
this
should bring
question
it.
before, though.
Mongolia. Yeah, I don't know about that life.
See,
Hey, I got a disco ball right there behind me.
we had these questions the other day. I forget I don't know what a shako is. I forget. Even though I remember this question. Oh wow. Okay. I don't know.
You just said you had these questions.
I did have this question before. Just being honest, I don't remember it. But what the hell does that mean?
It's Jody Sue. No, but,
Oh, that you just got money for saying I don't know. Or you just got I don't know what's going on.
I said it was Jody Sue. Oh goodness. This or that.
Are we supposed to answer or not?
I think we gotta wait for the option. Okay. Something that happens to Anna into.
I think
I'm gonna go with the
how
Justin
come she
Timberlake
only gets
song.
the answer?
I guess it's her turn for the this or that round. See, I play these games like this, guys, but it's like mental health outlet. Like I do like self
All right,
care,
I'm gonna
like
answer anyways.
bingo.
I don't know what's
What like self care bingo and shit like that. Mental health
answer.
too.
You have to pick
Adultery.
if adulteries and come on people answer because if we don't answer we won't it's gonna take the whole
Tell me a river.
is it Justin Timberlake song or is it a
Well, I know Cry Me a River is about cheating.
what the heck?
Oh, so do we each got to go
Mama
individually?
Steph, are you playing or not?
He said I wouldn't let her click it.
Oh, okay. We could play the drawing game if you want to do the drawing game instead. It's kind of like I don't. I think it. Yeah, I only thought that it was had to do with feet because it said
I like
the
I'm
drawing
doing
game's
individually.
really fun if you want to play that.
It's whatever. What is it like Pictionary?
Huh?
What is it like Pictionary?
Yeah, kind of. But
Okay. I still won.
it's silly like
I should make a game for these YouTube streams. We can come up with questions. I'll show you. And then I can handle the questions, the remote thing from like my phone. Share the link to people as their questions.
Oh my God, how do I know?
Wait, what happened?
Wait, oh, considering their lifespans. Who would live the least as the less? I don't know. A pug. I don't know.
Dogs. Great Dane. I thought they live a long time, but they just big as hell. I don't know. I'm scared of dogs. I don't know shit about them. I know how to run.
Shake your funk thing. Oh shit! I meant to put. I bet it's B. I don't know. I didn't mean to put that. Dang it. Well, it sounds like you guys got it right. I would have got it wrong no matter if I picked B or. I didn't.
Well, we don't know. Only you can hear it.
Yeah, well, the drawing game, we wouldn't need to have the sound. Aw. Thank you, Patty and Pink. That's so sweet.
Patty and Pink.
I know, that's so sweet.
That was a tongue twister for me. I said it was a tongue twister for me.
Miranda, I don't know. What's that mean? Miranda, Ariel. I don't know. I don't know. Guess that's a guess.
Yeah, I would say it's yeah, that's not true. I don't know what Uranus because I'm thinking about you talking about like Little Mermaid.
I know, that's what I was thinking too.
Yeah, I'm like, ain't none of this shit.
Like, none of these have anything to do with water.
And that's not how you spell Ursula.
It's almost over, so don't worry. I think it's yes. Oh. What part of poison ivy gives people a rash, basically.
This is really a guessing game. Poison ivy don't wear no makeup. If that shit touch you, you're fucked. Period.
You don't wear makeup?
Huh?
You don't wear makeup?
Mm-mm.
I thought you said, told me you were girly.
I wear expensive lip gloss.
What kind's that? Oh yeah, you have to hit A when the two words
Mac.
yeah, match. So you've played this
No,
before?
I wear Mac. Mac lip gloss.
Thank you so much, Patty. Once again, Jack the Giant Slayer. I don't know what that is. Maybe I have no idea.
Wait, you said when they match or when they rhyme?
Yeah, we just you have to hit A when they match. I don't know what. Oh shit. I think it was supposed to be. I think that was supposed to be the
first one.
Yeah, or this. Yeah, I think it was supposed to be the.
We just keep hitting.
You're just stop. Tom
Just
Cruise and I don't know. Oh, Mission Impossible. I don't know. I haven't seen it.
I don't know. Watch TV. Oh, that was for you, Ziggy. A pile of bones.
Pile of bones.
I'm so petty.
Tough It. Oh, oops! I was supposed to. It was supposed to be Tough It. Was supposed to be it. Dang it! Right? Oh man!
How you do that? Yeah.
Tangled Splin. What the hell is Tangled Splin? I guess I got lucky. Sir Edmund Hillary. Sir Edmund. I don't know what Burj Khalifa is either.
Yes, I said Wiz Khalifa.
Beer stands. Oh shit! It was supposed to. Dang it! My phone just flew across the room.
Right. Hold on.
Because I was like trying to hit it and it flew.
Yeah, I don't know Jack, and I don't know shit.
No, I
don't try to.
I'm not really a fan of this game anymore.
It's strange. It's like one of those. It's like one of those like by chance type things, really.
Why won't it let me exit? Exit.
This is the type of things that you have to drink Snapple to understand shit like this.
The drawing game is really fun if you want to play it.
I just be going. Yeah, that's right. I just be going on. I go on Google.
But you have to. And I think up to 8 people can play it. So let's let
on here.
Huh?
It's on here.
Yep. You're gonna just do it the same way. You're gonna put in a code, just like the same way. The Jackbox.tv. So and you're gonna draw, but you want people to pick your drawing. So you're not supposed to draw good. It's not supposed. It's not really. It's not about drawing good. It's about trying to get people to pick yours.
Yeah.
We can play a couple rounds of like practice, and then we can start over if you want.
I'll draw bad.
But because it's hard to, it's a little bit different than, it's not like, it's a little bit different.
I don't know where the fuck Dirty
We don't need to
Q-Top
worry
at.
about having sound either.
I don't know where Dirty Q-Top is, but shouts out to Lisa's Home Life for that's where I got my headset idea from. Shoot.
Hold on. Let's see here. Okay, it's called.
Yeah, that's right, just
That's
Samantha.
the 8 players. But do you have Jackbox.tv pulled up?
Yeah, she better get up that hill and bring me some water.
Huh?
We were talking about Jack and Jill. I was talking to Jack.
Oh. So I'll put in the private chat the code because I want to make sure you're in before anybody else.
That's what she said. All right. All right.
So that's the code, and then I'll share it so others can join if they want, because it could be up to 8. Okay, cool. And you draw your picture. You get to draw yourself, but there's no erase button, by the way. Like, you can't erase anything, and it's supposed to be like that because it's not supposed to. You're not supposed to be worried about drawing like a perfect picture or anything. So here's the code. If anybody else wants to join, we might just
make myself
do the first like round and then start over so she can get a hang of it. But yeah, you draw yourself, or you don't even have to draw yourself. You can draw like whatever you want.
I want my ears to be big. Yeah.
This one's my favorite of all the ones that
There's a
we
man.
played so far because
yeah, see, look, I did bad. That hurt my heart to draw like that.
Oh, that's good. What the heck? You didn't know what we're
What?
doing with it with
I do. I draw. I paint. I did all my tattoos. I do. That's what I do. You know.
Yeah,
Oh, you
I
haven't
just
seen my
draw.
paintings, Ziggy?
Huh?
I said, you haven't seen my paintings? I paint. I do art. Like, I do tattoos and shit, you know?
Do you have it on the screen right now? I can't.
No, I was just saying in general.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I'm not looking. I'm drawing my picture.
Oh, it won't come on your TV. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My jacket. It's crazy. I just made another shirt today, but it's more like just abstract. It's just like some bleach and shit. Like,
Oh.
so, you know.
So you really did draw your own tattoos?
Yeah, I did them too. Yeah, I just did my little brother's tattoos. That's it. But so I was about to show her my shirt. I just did. See, it came out pretty cool. Little bleach splashes.
So you did the tattoos yourself?
Yeah.
Like where you
See,
actually
a shirt.
you have a tattoo gun?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
You want? I just did my brother's too. See, and then right here it says Captain.
Oh, okay. I wasn't looking at the screen.
See?
Sorry.
Oh yeah, no, I was showing my shirt. She was talking about this jacket I made, but I don't know. The shirt is sitting there, so I just started splashing it. But I like the design that came out. It's pretty cool.
Cool. Yeah, that looks really cool.
Yeah.
It looks like it would be sold in a store, like a.
Yeah, but it's like when you look close to it, it look crazy. Like the details of it. 'Cause I try to do like that shit, like practice that little like acid burn look. It's
So
kind
you
of
got
hard, actually.
Yeah.
And I made this
Cool.
jacket too. I know. I cut it all up.
They say you got an artist on panel in real life. Yeah.
Nah, I know. I'm a cheat though.
Okay, we're
That sounds
starting.
like
So
something
we'll
my
play
uncle
one
called me.
round to practice, and then
I
we'll
wanna
start
play.
over.
Marlena wants to play. Oh, it's too late for her to get in on it.
Who?
Marlena.
Well,
You know
we're
Marlena's my
just gonna play
neighbor.
practice. She can play. We're gonna start it over after a practice round.
Okay.
So you have to draw.
But
You
yeah,
have to try to
Marlena's
draw
my
what's
neighbor.
on your screen. Don't
Hey,
say
Audrey,
what it is.
time.
You see what's on your screen?
Let's see.
Do you see it, Ethereal?
Mhm.
On your screen, it tells you to draw something. You have to try to draw it. It will be something really. Mine's dumb.
So that's
like you want people to be able to pick it. Like you'll see.
oh, this makes me really uncomfortable. It makes me really uncomfortable with the draw.
Yeah, mine's like it gives you
It's
until
not gonna go well.
See, if you look at the screen, it gives you until the phone, until it hits the other side. So it will let you know when you have 30 seconds left.
Okay.
So it gives you a minute to.
It's not what we think, guys. I'm not a pervert, I swear.
Yeah, we'll have you draw like stupid things.
I see. I'm about to confuse the fucking everybody.
But yeah, Marlena, you could still play. We're just gonna play around just so.
I'm trying to
Because
get
you
through this
played
tomorrow.
before, so. And I'm gonna turn it down too when we play the next one. I'm gonna turn off the sound
I
because.
just heard we did it so that we could get them in. What the fuck? What, Panda Berry?
Because Marlena knows how to play, CT knows how to play.
But did you guys hear me? Marlena is my neighbor. Well, she's like my 10 minutes away of a neighbor, but
Oh, really?
Yeah, we don't know each other though.
Okay, so you want people to. So now we have to guess what it is. You have to type it in.
I don't even know.
I don't know what that is, but we have to guess it. But while your drawing's up on the screen, we don't guess, or you don't guess your own.
There's no taking that back. Okay.
I have no idea what that is.
You'll never know. I don't even know.
Is that you that drew it?
Nah. Yeah, I just did anything so that we can get through it. So let's play with this. But I don't know what my thing just says.
More about like.
It just says you drew this. You can't take it back. That's where I'm supposed to be, right?
Let's see.
Because I don't see your. I seen yours up there for a second. That disappeared.
It's really, honestly, it's really about. You'll see that it's the whole point of the game.
No, guys, I didn't draw actually anything. I thought that we're just getting through the round so that Marlene could play with.
It doesn't matter how good it is. You'll see it's not the point to draw good.
Train.
So now we have to choose. They'll give you choices on your screen, which you think it really is, because the real choice is in there. But you want people to pick yours, like. I want people to pick. Like I put in. Well, I better not say which one of mine is, but actually, I'll say it. I put squiggly lines. I want people to think that picture is squiggly lines, because when they click
Marlena,
it,
I'm coming over. I'm bringing Alice. We gotta tie up because I've been looking for somebody to chat me. We're about to do this thing. I've been wanting to come give you a hug and a blunt anyway. So it's what's up. Let's do this.
So CT gets points because I picked Tangle Yarn, and that was her. The actual title is. Mine was squiggly lines.
But really, it was Here Comes the Pickle Train, which I didn't understand. I never seen a pickle train before.
Yeah, guys. It doesn't really have any. It doesn't matter like how good the picture is at all.
I'm just saying, what nobody can guess that shit.
Now you have to guess what this is. And it's always something really like kind of stupid.
It's the marathon. It's fraudulent. So was my mic muted the whole time I was talking to Marlena?
Huh?
I said, was my mic muted the whole time I was just talking to Marlena?
No.
Okay, cool. I was about to say, God damn me.
But she might have not heard you because it's quiet. But we're gonna turn off. I'll turn off the game music, or because the
game music
or the music from the game.
I'm just playing.
She probably couldn't hear you. Let's see. Then you choose which one you think it really is. Okay, so after this one, we'll start over and play one round, and then that's it. Or play one game, and then I'm gonna get off here. But
Yeah.
I just got a text that Molly's calling out Tiffany Marie.
Oh shit.
Um,
The Grand Prix. Oh, you have to be so precise.
okay.
It's a racetrack. What the hell? Oh, okay.
So that's just a. Anyways, okay. I
Oh,
was
I'm
gonna
like, who
start.
is this damn owl with his bra on? Keep popping up on the screen. That's what it's like.
What?
Well, how many licks
I
does
want
it
to
take looking
hear.
at?
I want to hear. Somebody just text me and told me that. Told me that Molly is calling out Tiffany, and I'm curious to hear it, but I don't know.
Because I my phone, I could have 4 screens up at one time. You know? Type shit. You heard? What you wanna? What is it? To go on live with Molly?
Yeah, some Molly's, but I'm actually. How about we'll play? I'll go live on my backup channel. We can play games later.
Okay.
I think I'm gonna get off here for now because I want to watch Molly. I'm gonna be coming back on if you want to play games later.
Yeah, I'll be doing that. I just don't go live because I could just talk to myself on my own time. You know what I mean? Fuck with my own channel. But I would go crazy. But yeah, just text me and I'll be good.
But thank you so much for coming on and being my guest.
Thank you. Sorry for all the all the life that still we have to live in between, but it's all good.
But everybody should go on Molly's and do a Ziggy bomb.
Let's do it.
I don't want to stream her because I think that's not cool, but I want to go watch what she's saying. So
not I'll set an alarm. No, she needs to set an alarm.
Someone just posted a long video of Discord. Okay.
Oh no.
I don't have a Discord anymore, so
that's good. Discord will leave you just that.
I don't have a Discord anymore, but
discombobulated, disoriented, dishonest.
I completely like handed it over. I'm not even in the Discord that is was mine at one time anymore. I completely separated myself from it. But so I don't know what's going on. But thank you so much. I'm gonna get off here. All right.
All right. I'll see y'all.
Bye.
Peace out.